Hello. I think we're live. Hello, hi. Hello, let me go to the Discord. Put the link there. There we go. I think we're all good. I think we're ready to play video games here, folks. Is the Twitch stream working? It should be. Probably, right? Probably maybe working correctly. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's maybe good. Who knows? The YouTube stream is definitely live at the very least, so that's fine. That's fine and dandy. No one. Maybe it's not working. I mean, maybe just no one's typed yet. There's always a possibility. Let's see. Let's refresh this page. The stream is working. Okay. Io, Luke, hello. Sorry, hello. How's it going, guys? Hopefully you are well. Io, I have slightly funny news for you. Also, just in general, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry, I'm tabbing out a little bit just to make sure everything is actually correct on the stream here. You can kind of just probably ignore that. Were you actually first? I was refreshing the page, Aya, when you came in, so I don't know if you were actually first or not. I think you might have been. I think there's a very good chance you were actually for real first this time. But only Luke can tell you, I guess. X-Line, hello. Thanks for the clan randomizer picker tool. Very helpful. I did not make the clan randomizer picker, X-Line. I appreciate you thinking that. I mean, you know, that I... Yeah, you're not even saying that I made it, per se. You're just thanking me for it, I guess. Leonard, a.k.a. Leonard from the YouTube, a.k.a. Leonard Curry, made the... Oh, yeah, exactly. You turned onto the videos. Exactly, yes. Leonard's the person you should be thanking. I just asked him to make it, and he made it for me. So, yeah. Io, you were first. Congratulations, Io. Luke, hello. X-Line, I mean, X-Line, usually when I ask newer people here how you ended up getting here, yada yada, etc., I can already guess you're a YouTube viewer then. Thank Leonard if you ever see the VOD. Leonard will probably swing by sometime soon. I wouldn't be too shocked. Luke, what's the 69420 Club? It's a secret server channel on my Discord channel that you have to redeem the 69420 Club to be a part of. It's like Bohemian Grove. Also, Dynamom, why would you press the illegal button? How dare you? I can't believe this. Oh, interesting. So, X-Line, you found me through collabing with Voyix. You know, that's good. That's an important mental note to take of how important it is to do things like networking or whatever. I don't know. Illustrious, hello over there over in YouTube. How did the seed go? Not great. Illustrious, my very first, it's like really funny, my very first stab at the seed, I was like, huh, I feel like it's probably going to be, specifically since you have the, I was like, I'm going to try to build this into like a moon cycling build. I feel like moon cycling, if like on a really bad seed, has the best chance of surviving ring 1. So I was taking all these moon cycling cards, and then I get to the pick, and it's like not even moon cycling Echo, I'm like, fuck! So I just reset immediately. I didn't even try to do the run. I just reset it again and tried. It's a unwinnable seed. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Oh, did you redeem at the very start, Luke? I didn't see. My apologies. Again, you know what? Now that I see it, though, you're right. You did redeem the 69420 Club. Let me, before I forget. Hold on. Luke, you might not even... Are you even in my Discord server, Luke? Hold on. You are. There we go. Okay, hold on. I'm giving you the role. Don't worry. You are now... Officially, Luke is now a member of the 69420 Club. Congratulations. Round of applause. Great work. So if you guys haven't seen it, we can really take a quick peek at the seed if you want. This is probably not the literal first seed ever discovered, but this is the first real unwinnable Monster Train 2 seed that I've seen. So hold on, where is the seed for it? Hold on. Okay, here it is. Let me do that. Community challenges. Well, guys, you recently played? Oh, it's just in recently played here. I can just move that up this way. Okay, I didn't need to copy and paste the actual seed name. There we go. So, it's as expected. It is a Pyre of Dominion run. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I forgot to turn off the music review. Mary, I can't listen to it because we're multi-streaming and YouTube will shoot me. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for you can refund your own points if you want. But let me go and turn it off. I know, bad streamer, etc. But anyway, there's a quick run on how the seed works. You get in here. About to be angry at Mary because you're typing the message for your request, but you feel better now. I'm glad, Dallas, that that Mary took the bullet for you, basically. That's good. So, Pyre of Dominion start with Ekka Awoken. You have a Shattered Shell, Moon Pixie, Wildwood Sap. And then on your drafts here, you see Mooncaller, Moonrise, Eclipse Chamber. These, by the way, quick spoiler, they don't matter. They're not going to be a factor at all in this, basically. I was taking Moonrise here. It's not gonna matter what you take here, pretty much. So you can just take Moonrise. Here I've been taking Awake. I think it's better than these two as well. For a little bit of extra regen. And then your unit choices are Lunar Priestess and Selene Acolyte, which are both really bad. And then Shattered Shell and Animus of Will. Basically, no one here in these drafts has enough HP to tank Uriel, and he just one-shots through your entire line. And you can't do any real damage to him, pretty much. It is just an unwinnable seed. In theory, if Moon Cycling Echo was here, there was a line maybe to make Moon Cycling Echo work. You had Lunar Priestess, and you had the Moon Cycle Lady there. But unfortunately, as you can see, no Moon Cycle Echo here. No Moon Cycle Echo. It's Conduit and Silver Empress. Neither of these can survive a single hit from Uriel. And then you go in here and you go Purified Soul Shard and Crown of the Eternal. Crown of the Eternal with your 10 HP Echo, also not very good. If Moon Cycle was available, it would be a baller run. I agree, it would be a very winnable run. And it's a very good demonstration. We can play it out here if you want to see it as well. It's a very good demonstration of how many things you need to go wrong to lose a run here. Because so many things go wrong here, right? So many things go wrong to make this an unwinnable Ring 1 seed. But it's no one that has more than 10 HP. Wrong Ekka Cycler. No spells that deal damage. So you can even get like value out of Conduit from Ekka, right? It is a shit show of things just going wrong for you, basically. We'll just do this, I guess, here. It doesn't really matter too much how you play this. We can go here too, whatever. Does not matter. And then... and play this here. Play this here. Get some regen on Ekka. And whoop, get some more regen. Why not? But yeah, it's just you. There's no way to actually get Ekka to survive a hit from Uriel here. Then you do just lose. It's very tragic. Moonrise. You just chump block here. It doesn't do anything. And it is a guaranteed Ring 1 loss here, folks. You could do this. You survive a round, but yeah, it doesn't matter. And You can kind of see he's coming up. He's gonna have 10 HP. The Ekka gets hit by the Forsaken's first, and yeah, it's just you get it. We don't have to play it out. I guess we already demonstrated it more or less. But yeah, it's an unwinnable seed that someone found. And I think this does a good job of demonstrating that maybe maybe I'm like a dumb idiot. I don't think unwinnable seeds should exist if it's possible. I don't know how you prevent this from happening other than just toning down the bosses a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what you do here, because like, here's the thing, right? If maybe they're still unwinnable, even if this does make it past ring 1, maybe ring 2, you're still too weak and you die. Part of the unwinnable seed is that Dominion Pyre removes your train stewards. Yes, X-Line. If you had a train steward here, you could stack enough regen, so that way probably would have to be, and maybe it would probably be one of the Husk Herm, or one of the Shattered Shells would be behind it, and then that would win the fight for you. Right? That is possible. Right? Like what like, unless this is a good question, like what's the approach here? Because there are other spells you could have had here that would have made Ekka not win even if you had more HP, right? Because there's like, if I don't know what spells you want there instead to show up in that draft, but you had Wildwood Sap and you have the regen one. If you had seen, I don't know, some other dog shit spells there instead, like Unleash the Wildwood or something instead, and you didn't have enough regen, you could still like definitely lose that. There's that run can be even worse. The guy that starts Sapped is like ring 0 boss compared to that guy. Yeah, your rail is just like really strong against some of these really weak starts too. I think a big problem with it as well. I'm sure it's a design failure as much as doing so I mean, X-Line, I think we could make the argument that Pyre Heart is a design failure then, with how much RNG there is involved, right? If it's possible that Pyre can give you such a bad start that you lose to ring 1, like, you know, that is a design issue, right? And as far as how do you fix that, I don't know. That's like a really complex question if you're trying to even fix it. You might just go and say, like, I guess like 1 out of every 100,000 runs is unwinnable, which, like, sure, whatever, right? That might just be the realistic answer, but it's weird. Io have... Oh, sorry. Oh, is Io still here? I don't think so. Io, this man I wanted to talk to you about before we went back to gooning. But I think she's gone. Oh, well. Unfortunate. You guys ready to play a video game? You guys want to hop in here, play a little train? I mean, the X-Line, that's a good point, too. The Pyre is, like, by most accounts, a very fun Pyre, which I do agree with. Slay the Spire's unwinnable seeds even if they're super rare. Yeah, I think they are rare in Slay the Spire too. I've heard of the hypothetical silent unwinnable line, no damage cards into forced encounter with elite into Lagavulin, right? I've heard of it. I don't know if I've ever personally seen it ever. Like I've never personally seen it. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else see it, but it has been hypothesized as being possible. I think that the unwinnable Dominion Pyre is like a little bit more realistic, right? I guess the question is, where's the line, right? Where is the line of percent chance that it gives you a ring 1 loss? I think a 1% chance is too high. And I don't think it's even at a 1% chance, right? I think Pyre of Dominion is not a 1% chance to lose you the run at ring 1. Because I think it really only happens with like 2 champions, maybe 3. I think mostly only 2 champions is even possible to have like a guaranteed ring 1 loss with, pretty much, right? Ekka and Grail are the 2 that really come to mind there. So, like, it's already like a 1 in 5 shot at seeing one of those as your, or 1 in 10 shot at seeing one of those 2 as your champions, right? So, it's really low odds. But like, where do you draw the line? Is it 0.1%? Is that where we say the guaranteed loss rate is too high? 0.01%? I don't know. But I think it's at least interesting. CS, hello. How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Let's hop in here today, folks. Our first run is gonna be Lazarus League. We're playing Orechi, rotating through. I should probably indicate on the stream title that we're doing rotating our random. I feel like I forget to do that, actually. There you go. You're doing well, CS. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to... Did I say hi to TNT Master? I might have not. Hi, TNT Master. How's it going? Hopefully you are also well today. You tried to get to the jungle earlier, but the bridge kicked your ass. Have you done that already? Are you talking about... You're talking about the... In Windcraft or whatever, CS? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any jungle or bridge. Not sure what any of those words mean. Oh, Voyix, you're just in time to miss us talking about the unwinnable seed. Is raid, but you are here. Hi, Voyix, how are you? I'm not a... my suspicion is that 2 assistants is not enough to scale Pincushion. You think the seed is unwinnable? Yeah, it's definitely unwinnable, Voyix. There's no way. There is just no way. The thing that I'm discussing now, Voyix, is should anything be changed, I guess, right? Because like the question is, what is the percent of a seed like that occurring, and is that like an okay thing? Should things be tweaked about the game? Should like your rail as a boss be a little bit nerfed to prevent that from happening? Should some of the champs' baseline stats be a little bit higher to prevent that from happening? Like, what is if it requires an answer is the answer, I guess. Glader, that's a good one, Glader. That's a good one. Also, hi, Glader. How's it going? Hopefully you are well. Let's get in here. I like the start. Pincushion, I think, is going to be a little weak. I don't want to super invest in him. Heavy, but I do like that he is here. Crown of the Eternal on Orechi here is kind of interesting. Because he's got... Some of his lines, I think, are pretty tanky. I think he's one that has, like, at least 80 HP on it, right? Orechi... 70 HP. Oh, wait, but what's your thing here? Oh, you're 60 HP at the end. Okay. If we got Incan Orechi, I wouldn't hate having the Crown of Eternals here. Early guild marker is just pretty nice, though. We're against Entropy Seraph, so it's pretty low damage waves, too. It's not a super high amount of pressure on Orechi here. You can maybe have the Pyrus up, be a little stronger early, but gain less from the 3-6 upgrades. That's a little finicky to code. I guess you could do that to specifically... I guess the problem, X-Line, is that with how much variance Dominion Pyre has, I think upgrading its stats to the point where it will, like, not even guarantee, but make you likelier to win on those super low rolls via Pyre stat buff means that, like, all of your other runs will be super too easy in the early game then. You gotta be careful with how you tweak that specifically. Because Pyre stats are kind of like hard to adjust, I guess adjust in a way that makes sense. I don't know. What's our rings looking like here? Remnant Steel. Yeah, we don't have any Lazarus League banners with steel shops lined up. The guaranteed losses are just going back to the cost of doing business with the high variance Pyre. Yeah, I guess. I'm going to try the Crown of Eternal here. I'm going to see if we can get Incan Orechi. We can't, so that's a little upsetting. What would my start? My start was Pincushion as well here. Yuck. I guess I could try to use Orechi as a backline killer here. People tell me the Reanimator Orechi is good, and every time I use it, it makes me very angry. But I'm gonna give it a try, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's not good with the Crown of the Eternal, though. That was a bit of a whiff. That was a bit of a whiff here, I gotta say. I have also no real way of killing these invaders here. I might just play bottom floor and let them walk. I don't know. This is very annoying. Yeah, anyway, going back to the Pyre thing, the secret, I guess, is trying to implement some sort of buff or nerf that will really only impact the super low roll runs. Like a thing where it's like, oh, Ekka has 5 more HP is like really only going to matter on those runs where it's like really, really rough in the early game, and it should have very little impact in the mid to late game. Things like that is, I think, where you want to lean more towards when you think about how you would try to prevent stuff like this from happening. But I don't know the numbers are required and the impact they would have on the mid game and stuff like that too. You do have Blast Infusion for trial. Kylop, you're so right. But even then, if I play bottom floor, into your rail, he's gonna beat my ass too. Your thought was that I shouldn't remove the stewards. Here's the problem though, Luke. Like 99% of the time, I like that it removes the stewards though, right? Isn't that like a cool part of the Pyre is that it removes the bad cards from your deck? So a lot of times, and it's not always the case, but a lot of times it removes the stinkers. So it's like, it is like kind of messing with the design a little bit. I'm going to try to take this. I don't know. This could kill me. I have a plan. I think we're going to do this into this here. And we're going to try to play... We're going to try to play a assistant and give you the tooth here. Can I get blast? No blast here. That's very sad. You get to play this up here. These guys walk 12 damage to Pyre. That's not great, but like not the end of the world either. And I guess we just let the Spear Steward die here too, huh? Okay, not the end of the world. We give you the Vampire's Tooth here, buddy, and you should be fine. These guys still walking, which is a little annoying. Okay, let's play this here too. Let's try to blast again. Okay, the game kind of hates me today. That's a little unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate. I'll put this down, and I will take 3 more Pyre damage, and I will attempt to get a Blast Infusion for... Oh, we're exploding here too. That's fine, actually. Okay, we're just taking 3 more damage. We paid, what is that? 3, 12. We paid 21 health for the money here. We'll see if that ends up being good or not. I'm not sure. When you said you had Blast Infusion, you lied. Kylop, you did kind of lie, but I think even then it's still honestly pretty worth it here for us. I'm not too upset about you lying. I'm going to put this on you to get you the permascaling here, Pincushion. I think that's pretty decent, honestly. And then we're going to mix up a bit. Rage into Rage. So right now you're killing here. If I put this on you, you kill the Fallen Champion. The problem here, though, is that into Relentless, or actually does explode himself. So it's going to be a little bit worse later on for us here. I just want to prevent as much leaking as possible. If we do this line and then we reform here, whoever we reform should be able to hopefully kill this son of a bitch up here. Never mind. I mean, actually, you can if we play Wicklash. I guess the job done. Okay. Oh shit, I got rid of YouTube chat. My bad. Oh, no one's having YouTube chat. Okay, we're good. Don't worry. Everyone relax. Everything's fine over there in YouTube world. Okay. What do we want to mix here? I guess this is fine. Maybe we get like melee weakness here. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. And then, how you doing up here, assistant with barely any HP remaining? Who do we reform the chump block here? That's nice. And what do we get off of you? Not much, it looks like. Guess this heals you a little bit, but the heal doesn't matter, yeah. What's the math here on this? I don't think we lose, right? Maybe? I don't know. Whatever, roll it. Okay, we got 12 HP remaining. That's fine, that's fine. That's definitely cool and chill. I guess I gotta take Organ Harvest here to give it to Arechi. Hey, how does... I don't know how this works. How does a unit detonating from Unstable interact with Slay as a mechanic, right? If I put the Organ Harvester on Arechi and Arechi is detonating, does his unstable damage give him Slays with Organ Harvester if he's killing backline? Because that would be really strong and cool here. I'd be very happy to play this run then. But if it doesn't, we're in a bad spot. But you know what? I guess we can try it to find out. Diamond Eater. Or Diamond Eater. I can't read. It's my bad. Although you did spell a Diamond, I guess, actually. You know, Diamond Eater. I did actually, I think, see you follow maybe like a week ago or something. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna take it anyway here, I think. Even if it doesn't work the way I wanted to, it's nice just to have some, you know, equipments for the units that we see here in the future. You've been loving the YouTube vids. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. My first instinct is always go Steel Shop here early on here to get some upgrades on the units. A Baron would be a really nice hit here. Wickless Baron would be cool on a run like this. Let's go here. Let's see. I can also see like Big Sludge also being pretty good here. What do you got for me, game? Okay, Wickless Baron, that's workable. That makes sense to me here. And I think for early game purposes, I like putting Endless on the Entombed Explosive here. I think Endless Entombed Explosive. Baron's pretty good. I guess we have a Wretch who's constantly detonating and then feeding the Baron too, which is kind of cool. I guess the question, because if we buy the Entombed Explosive, I think we actually don't do this. It's not terrible here, especially in the early game, but we have Reform to bring it back a couple times. And I think early on, I think we need to see Multi-Strike base. I think Multi-Strike for this Wickless Baron is very important here. The sooner we see that, the better, basically. So I think I'm actually... Oh, Titan Sun's actually also not bad on the Baron, but I think I really just want to see multi. We're going to go... I'm feeling pretty weak. I think we need to get a little bit of a high roll here. Let's roll. That's not good at all, basically. Yeah, this sucks. Real bad. Do I put a large stone on Baron to try to save myself earlier? I don't think so. I think we're gonna keep the slots open. This might be a big mistake, and we might lose here in Ring 2. Random ult does help with the equipped assistance too. That is fair. That is fair. So I believe here we're going to be playing Arechi and Baron mid floor here. I have to absorb some of the curses, but that's fine. And I think the trial actually is a non-factor for us. Other than we can't play the Ember, but I think that's fine. I think this is okay. So we go Arechi, Baron here. And I think we just do these two jabronis up here. It's not a great draw. No, Blast Infusions just don't exist, man. They're actually fake news. I've never seen a Blast Infusion before in my entire life, I'll tell you what. Okay, put this here. So he's harvesting a ton. Everyone's having a great time here, basically, folks. Not looking too bad. I should have maybe mixed again for more rage, actually, now that I look at it. We'll see what we got. You know what? Blast Infusion. And I'll take it and probably just put it on Arechi here, actually. Get him blasted up even further. And we'll just play this and pass. I don't think anyone's leaking from this point onwards. And then actually, oh, I was gonna say actually a huge draw. Never mind, actually a terrible draw. It does kill this though, which is good. I need a Rage Infusion. Huge. Big, etc. Okay. I think we are fine for this combat specifically. I think this wins this. Probably, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. We'll do this. You're both dead here. I guess I'll just play this here to get chip in for 65. Look at this beautiful monster. He's actually so clutch. Okay. Can't play the Ember, though, but we knew that going in. This seems solid to me, man. I don't know. I think this is a good enough setup for the time being. Really interesting choice here. I mean, I think Overworked Assistant just is doing the same job, basically, as Arechi is here. So I don't like the Assistant. It also comes with an Ember, too. I think I just want It's Alive, so we can slap that onto Baron to keep it healthy. Seems like a fine enough spell here. I really do not want any of these, man. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a skip. We're not really going any sort of burnout plan today. I think we're just going to try to do our best to harvest on Baron here. Which is, I think, a good plan, ultimately. We just need to see the right units for it, right? Dude, if they show me Large Stone, Endless, Titanite, Dualism again here, I might scream. Okay. Okay. We're pretty early in the game. It's a Bounty Stalker. I have only played Bounty Stalker once so far in Monster Train 2. It went really, really badly. I'm kind of, I think, of the opinion that Bounty Stalker is not currently good. That's sort of my thoughts on this guy. I think his scaling, his perma scaling is just too low in this game. You need a super high roll to actually make him worthwhile. Is my kind of my current thought on Bounty Stalker right now. But that being said, we have a 2-win streak. Who cares if we lose? Let's give it a try, right? Let's find out. Let's see how it goes. We do have an Endless in the store for him as well. So I'm going to put Endless on the Bounty Stalker. We're going to reroll here because I don't like these upgrades. So, how much we want to commit to this Stalker? Because we can just go Wickstone on Stalker right now and guarantee that he dies every single turn, right? I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good line for us, honestly, here. I think I like it well enough. So let's do this. We're going to play like a damage spell, basically, but that's, I think, kind of good. I also like Smidgestone on the Wickless Baron here. I think being able to go Arechi, Bounty Stalker, and Wickless Baron could be really good. Bounty Stalker is basically going to be, in theory on this run, Bounty Stalker is a deployable Entombed Explosive. That late game should scale way more, right? This guy, he comes in, he hits, he dies, he deals damage to the front enemy unit, right? The only thing here is that he doesn't block a hit for Wickless Baron. That's the downside. The upside is he should hopefully do way, way, way more damage and is deployable, right? Which is like a pretty solid unit, I think, here, in this build at least. So I like how things are looking so far. It would be really cool if we also got, like, the Wrathful upgrade here from the Celestial Alcove. Putting Wrathful on this Bounty Stalker could also be really strong here. Because then we play it, we get 2 attacks then pretty much. It's basically just multi-strike. Because he dies, we replay, gets Wrathful back again. That could be really cool. That'd be, in my opinion, oh, is this Inscription? Oh, fuck, it's Inscription. Well, I suppose we go Worthy Sacrifice here on the Bounty Stalker? This is a weird position. Yeah, so the sacrifice is Burnout 1. So we did, that upgrade is effectively wasted. But, it is just a good upgrade on him. Even if we didn't have the Burnout 1, I would play this on him still, I think. But I don't care too much about Reanimate, because he's still hard to kill turn 1. because of the stealth. That's the main issue there. I think we maybe will just do Worthy Sacrifice first, and I think we will put Many Lives and Fecundity on it later. And I think the plan for late game is gonna be chain play a bunch of Bounty Stalkers. I think that'll be pretty good. I think this is good. And let's see. Spoilers, by the way, for the Inscription event, guys. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. If you don't want to know how this works, look away from your screen for like a couple minutes here. So we've got to go 0, 1, 0. So that's left, right, left. So left, right, left here. So I haven't tested it myself, but I've been told that the way the Inscription event works is you don't have to do it immediately afterwards. So we can go here and go like left, right, left. Or we can go left, right, left there, right? We have to do it at some point. I'd rather do it sooner rather than later, I think, though. I think we wait one ring. Because I want to go to the steel shop here. So I think we go left, right, left. That seems pretty good to me. Okay. Let's go. You need to survive the Archeon fight here. That could be a problem. We'll see what happens. Pushback is a little bit annoying here. That could maybe cause some issues. I don't know how exactly, but I'm expecting it to maybe cause a problem or two here. We're just going to do this probably at first this turn. Play these jabronis up here. Just immediately detonate this son of a bitch. I kind of like playing Green Infusion here to try to get some reanimate stacks onto Orechi here. That seems pretty useful. Nice, that's a really good draw. And then you're not even dying here. I don't want Spirit Stewards in the deck, but I also don't want them in the pools because I want to maybe occasionally bring back the Entombed Explosive instead here. I think we'll just leave it in the deck for now. I think that's fine. I don't think it matters too much. You're dying, Baron? What the hell? Play this, detonate. Play this. Let's see if we can get one more mix in here. Or one more animate in here. Very nice. Because we don't have to pop it yet. We're still... Rechi's not in danger of dying this turn. Okay. You're leaking up there. That's not good. I'm gonna play you here. I guess I just realized I don't have to activate the Bounty Stalker if it's like not a good thing to do. If I don't need the energy, I could just let it hit here, which is a decent thing to do as well. I think this guy's leaking no matter what I do here. Actually, you know what? Actually, I can do this. Never mind. He's not leaking no matter what I do. If I play Vampire Suit up here, yeah, we get the lethal. I do get the lethal, which is nice. Yeah, I have no real need to play anything here this turn. Who's my dead card right now? Assistant. Let's get Assistant out of the pool. That's also, I believe, fine for now. And then this is all looking pretty good to me. I wasn't paying attention to Rechi. He just fucking died. I'm stupid. God damn it. Well, definitely put this here. You get a Slay, which is nice at least. And well, that's a bit of a problem up there too. That's probably fine. It's a bit of an issue. It's a bit of an issue for sure. I don't have room up here to play Bounty Stalker to pick off one of these fallen champions. I think I'm gonna play Bounty Stalker. Just let it hit here. Cause it'll... Oh, the knockback! Shoot. Okay, just detonate it. Just detonate it. And we're gonna go double Wicklash up here. And then, I don't know, just pray. Why do I have this? I don't really need this infusion here anymore, actually, too. Let me put that here instead. Look for, like, maybe red. Okay, red infusion might get us there. Red infusion might help. It's not helping much. Okay, we're leaking a hit. It's not the end of the world, but it's not good either. We play this here. You die to your own ability, which is good. And then... Well, I think actually we... Oh, shoot. This guy... Oh, this is not good. We have so many issues here, man. We have so many issues. I need to play this down, actually, too. I'm realizing. I need to... If we do this, we're fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just play the Entombed Explosive. Don't overthink it. Play that past turn. Well, let's see what we mold here. That's cool. I'm going to do this first, I think. Into Entombed Explosive. Into play the Bounty Stalker. Just let it kill the Spearman for me. That seems fine-ish. And I think that the what's his name? The Witless Baron wins the 1v1 here. We do get one more Bounty Stalker kill at least. Okay, listen, some sloppy play here for sure, but this is like I think going to work, which is neat at least, if you ask me. He actually had 7 more reanimates. That Witless Baron was going a long time in combat there too. That's pretty funny. Okay. I think I gotta take double Edge Bearer here to give the Witless Baron multi-strike here. That seems like the most obvious pick to me. Intendo Death is like kind of fine. It is more scaling on the Bounty Stalker in theory, but I think it has to be double Edge Bearer here. Yeah, pretty confident this is the way to go. We do that. I don't think I want any of these. No, thank you. And here, what do I do? Because we don't need much energy because the Bounty Stalker is giving us a bunch of energy, right? When we activate his sacrifice, he's gonna, and later on when we activate the sacrifice, is gonna give us, you know, it's gonna give us the reanimate's gonna be there, so it's not going to, how to put this? It's not going to go away right away. We're gonna get the energy back and keep the Bounty Stalker there. So we don't need energy late game is what I'm trying to say. I'm doing a bad job of saying it. But do we need more deployment? I don't think so either. I think we're good on deployment energy actually here. So I guess it's card draw versus space. I think we want one space upgrade. I think we're gonna want to dupe this Witless Baron at least one time, and if we dupe Witless Baron, we need at least one space upgrade to fit in Bounty Stalker on the floor. I think it's card draw first. I'm gonna go space first. The one thing I definitely think we need to hear is space. Let's just take that first, and we'll figure it out. We'll see how it's playing. We'll figure that out later, basically. I really want Pyre Health here. I don't care much about the spells. I prefer the upgrades from the Merchant of Trinkets, but I really want Pyre Health here. I think definitely more than anything. I actually think I do want 2 double Edge Bearers. So I don't mind duping here, just so I can draw the first one faster. Mr. Sunderland, does Scrap for Parts redraw Bounty Stalker? Actually, that's a great question. In Lustrous, Scrap for Parts expert in Lustrous, are you still here in chat? You know how that interaction works? Because I do not know. That's a very good question, though. Eternal Stone, no targets. Ember Stone, sure, there's a couple targets. Why not? It's alive. Seems good to me. And then we will come here. We will dupe the Edge Bearer. And we'll go here and we will dupe. Well, not dupe, we will upgrade Orechi. This fucker, huh? The question about drawing. The question was, Astroman, does Scrap for Parts, if used on an endless Bounty Stalker, will you redraw that Bounty Stalker if it's the only unit in your deck? I don't know how the interaction. I don't know. Because, like, you know what? Like, what's it called? Important work. Or not? Yeah, important work with a holdover imp. It puts the imp on top with endless, and you redraw that imp. So I'd imagine it would work with Scrap for Parts as well. When I think about it that way, it sounds like it would work, Mr. Sun, but I don't know for sure. Wait, Do I need card draw that badly? Once I get my stuff down, we're good. I think we can take this. And I think I want to play mid-floor here to give Arechi a bit of a chance to ramp up, basically. I don't want to put Pincushion because I want to have room for Bounty Stalker and Entombed Explosive in theory. Let's put you up here, buddy. Bounty Stalker goes, I guess, just here and detonate him probably for us to scale the man a bit. That's a lovely draw. Very happy to see that. We don't do much with the energy here, but that's fine. Rage Infusion. Pretty good here, most likely. Okay. Bounty Stalker, get in there. Double Edge Arms, get in there. Then we rage against the machine a little bit more. Not bad. Okay, we're wiping the floor. Everything's going great here, folks. So good. So good for us here. And then... yeah, now the Wickless Baron's doing great. Might as well just chip away a little bit. Oh, actually, I should play you up here for harvesting purposes on the Edge Bearer. Or on the Wickless Baron, I mean. Mr. Bounty Stalker. You're getting killed up there. Very good. You're not, like, stealing, like, anything, right? There's nothing to play, though. Yeah, whatever. You can just exist here. When do we get rid of poor permascale equipped guy? Probably, maybe never Dallas, but probably, like, late game. I don't know. This is not a good pincushion run, kind of obviously, right? So I feel for him. But sometimes it's just not his time, right? I should just put this on this floor. I don't know what I'm thinking here. That's just like a blatant misplay. Last Infusion onto my Arechi. Big. And you know what? I'll detonate you here so I can jump with the Spear Steward, actually. I don't mind the Spear Steward being in the Reform pool. It doesn't really actually matter much. It's not going to be a big factor today. Let's do this. In my head, I was like, oh, I'll put the Vampire Tooth on Wickless Baron here. But the Wickless Baron does not need that because he has Double Strike from the equipment. That would be very bad. So I guess I will just put this on you to do a little bit of damage. And we'll keep... I guess we play Bounty Stalker here. Detonate it. Oh, I should have played it up here. Whatever. I'm just playing very dumb, guys. I'm sorry. I'm making a lot of just random, suboptimal plays for no reason, basically, this run. My second double Edge Bearer is here. I'll put these here. I guess if no one wants to hold them, we should just give this to Pincushion. That's fine. That seems okay to me. And Baron is crushing here. Play, detonate. I don't know why I'm trying to optimize the harvesting here. It's not like it's any actual permascaling that we get out of this, but whatever. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Might as well keep equipping Pincushion. Nah. Ooh, there's scrap for parts. That's kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting. Well, let's see what happens, folks. Let's see what happens here. Resin removal. It's pretty good. No matter what, it gets rid of corruption in the Titan fight. That's good enough for me. Optimizes harvest doesn't put equipment on Pincushion. Poor little guy. Yeah. Okay, so now we're doing the left, right, left path here. We're going to go left over here, right here, then left here. Remove consume holdover scrap incoming. It would definitely be interesting. I'll take Tuning Fork. It's not amazing, but it's fine. And we'll re-roll. Well, this is interesting. I mean, I think we just do Resin Block and Wax Snuffer here. I think both these together are pretty sweet. We've now doubled the scaling on our what's his name? On our Bounty Stalker now, which is pretty cool. The real question is, do we want a second Bounty Stalker now? I think it's not a terrible choice here, honestly. You just dupe the second Bounty Stalker. We do have room to play Orechi Baron double bounty stalker right now. I guess so. Fuck it. Well, why not? Annoying Dummy, hello. How's it going over there in YouTube chat? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Let's do this, man. Like, why not, right? Let's get a little wacky silly. Oh, I forgot to go to the alcove. Actually, huge throw. If they show, actually, they won't show anything. Don't worry. When they show me like the melee weakness on strike effect, the corruption fountain. Okay, it's fine. No throw. No throw. They didn't do it to me this time. I think I would prefer just Quilling Catcher here. It's a little late in the game, but not too late. Free money seems fine. This is one of the most fun combos to play. And we have a pretty cool build going here too, Annoying Dummy. I'll give you a quick rundown of what we got going on here. We're playing the Orechi that resolves for Reanimate and Unstable. So the plan is Orechi kills the backline. We have a Wickless Baron here who is very beefy. He is harvesting off of Orechi dying and then hopefully Orechi killing the backline as well. That makes him very big. And then we have the inscription event on this bounty stalker, right? So ignore the burnout stone. That doesn't matter too much, but it's an endless bounty stalker with worthy sacrifice. So every turn we just play it, we kill it, and we just picked up Wax Snuffer. So now it gets double scaling each time we kill it. Better title pending. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the free money. Oh, speaking of free money, I did get the Factor 75 shipment in. Honest opinion about Factor 75, worth it if you get a pretty good discount. Not that good if you're paying full price for it. Which I hopefully reminds me Biscuit, which hopefully comes by at some point, so I can tell them to probably reminder to cancel their subscription to it, unless they really like it a lot. But thank you for the free Monster Train 2 tips. You know what? Fair enough. Good exchange. Good exchange. We actually do have, I think, some trouble with Reanimate here. This could be a bit of an issue. I don't want to fuck around here and find out, basically. I can see some definite problems with this for us on this run. We don't need money that desperately here. I want multi-strike from the shop, but it's not that important. Yeah, Dallas, I think the timer for the YouTube chat is just short, I guess. Maybe make the set up to last a little longer before it fades. I don't know. Reminder for Cranberry. Later, what? Oh, you're just saying reminder for Biscuit, which reminder for Cranberry? Gotcha. Yeah. I thought you maybe actually wanted a command added. Also, Willie Scotty, hello. How's it going over in YouTube land? Hopefully you're doing well. Is it a draw boss relic since you have a double endless who can give you energy? Yeah, Taoist, that's what I'm thinking. We took size so we can fit them all together on the floor, but I think the next upgrade is probably card draw. I do want the money. You know what? Actually, we're going to take this. I think we're okay here. I'm not too worried. I think we go probably mid-floor here with the main plan. It's not... I'm going to put these here too, I think. And my boy Pincushion up top here. Making sure no one sneaks by. This is lovely. I don't have anything to do with all my energy. I think I'm going to actually do... just detonate them for fun, basically, here. And I'm going to play the assistants in front of Pincushion for now. I guess that's fine. I don't know. Guess that's an okay thing to do. And then we have the Bounty Stalkers. I think for the actual hit order, we do this. Then we do... so like it's like this Bounty Stalker hits. Wickless Baron hits the Reanimate stack and kills. And this Bounty Stalker goes behind here. There we go. Very lovely. Now do I think I take the 1 damage here, and actually for the first time ever, I activate Echo of the Time Father. Actually, I could have played the ingredient. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll do this. And I'll try to put the double edge arms down next turn. I could detonate one of them, but I need the damage from the stalkers actually here, so it's not really a good option to detonate, I guess, here. Wouldn't be terrible either way, but this seems better to me. Okay, let's go. Once again, one bounty stalker here to get the lethal, and then Wickless Baron follows up. That seems good. We have one Baron that we don't need for lethal this turn, so we'll play it, sacrifice it, play arms here. I'm just gonna put this down as well. I want to get a Blast Infusion for this Collector. That'd be a pretty nice hit here. Good, lovely, awesome, very cool. And then you know what? We still don't know if it works exactly. I do want to see. Also, I'll just play this as a chump here to preserve health on Wickless Baron. I want to see if the Organ Harvester does give you more reanimate stacks. It's gonna be a little bit hard to tell. I think no, actually, I think the Arechi. No, I don't think Arechi's attacking for lethal here actually, which is maybe even funnier. And let's get this Shield Steward up here too for now. Yeah, the Arechi just did an attack to get an extra reanimate stack. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now the problem here with Scrapper Parts is that we have too many units in the deck that we could hit instead. I guess that doesn't matter too much. Let's detonate you. To scrap one of these guys, I guess. Oh, we hit a Bounty Stalker. Lovely. Sick. Okay, hold on. Well, now what do I do? That changes, like, things a little bit. I guess I should play one of these, detonate it, play my Ember, and listen, I'm gonna do my best for my boy Pincushion here. He's not relevant to the run, but when we have a chance, like, why not give him a little something, right? That seems only fair. This is gonna be, in my opinion, a really cool run right now. You guys guaranteed to draw because it draws the first one. Does it really? That's cool. I didn't know that's how it worked. Neat. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, this fucking sucks ass, dude. This fucking blows. I just realized Resident Removal removes my Unstable off of Arechi. Fucking dog shit game. What the hell, man? I don't want that. I can't believe this. Oh, well. People just chump here, by the way, too. Wickless Baron takes a little bit less damage. Then we'll do that. I guess I'll remove your reanimate. It doesn't matter. Actually, maybe removing the reanimate there is bad because it's one less harvest trigger for us. I don't know, kind of a weird spot. Do I want to assassinate the Shield Bearer? I guess it's like fine. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I only get the... You know what? Sure. Let's just be safe. And you know what? You could even have, like, a Wicklash buddy. There you go. Enjoy. And we'll chump here, too. Okay. And the Wickless Baron already wins this. But then we play... these two, detonate them. I don't know what I'm even trying to do here otherwise. Just end the turn. Whatever. It's cool. Yeah, these guys, the Wax Snuffer was a huge hit here. These guys are going to get very big for us very rapidly, which is nice to see as well. And then late game, they're going to have a little bit more use because they're going to have the, what's it called? They're going to have the Reanimate stacks on them too. They're going to have Reanimate 3 by default. They're gonna be doing crazy work for us here. I would be willing to say the game is basically, if we beat the next ring here, I think it's a maybe we need to beat Kale actually. I don't know. It's looking like a pretty guaranteed dub here though. My other one is fine. I guess I'm just gonna skip this though. And Golf is overkill. I actually like Entrapment just for killing. Ooh, actually no, we don't have an X cost card. If we had some sort of like X cost card payoff here, like Spike of the League. Because Memories makes us infinite energy, but we already have kind of infinite energy off the Bounty Stalkers here, so that's just kind of pointless. I'll go Entrapment for handling the Titans. Getting Daze 3 on Savagery in that fight's pretty cool. Okay, so that was left, then we go right. Let me go left again, and that should trigger inscription. We could go Speedstone on the Wigless Baron. I think I would prefer both Titanite and Multi-Strike over Speedstone here. So I think we can skip that, and let's try to find an upgrade before we go to the cavern. Okay, we finally get Multi-Strike on the Wigless Baron. Hooray! Very nice to see that here. We'll come in here. Richard Garfield. Fun fact, by the way, guys, if you didn't know this, putting a unit into the Garfield box makes it cardless. So if you, for example, have an endless unit that you put into the box, it does not come back when it dies. It's actually, like, very annoying. Because I've had runs, like, almost lose because of this interaction. We're going to take the Garfield box, though. Getting free, 3 free unit removals here for the price of 1 is pretty nice. Very happy to have this. Yeah, I had a run where I put, like, 3 endless dragons and endless great dragons into the Garfield box, and they didn't come back, and I was like, fuck my Chungus life. It almost lost me the entire run. I don't hate this, but it's not that good. I think I'd rather just remove units from my deck now at this point. Let's start with my other Shield Steward here. Let's save money for now. Okay. Hello, Kale. How are you? Gotta take the trial. No, my brain, like, I don't know why I even think about the trial sometimes. Like, can we take the trial here? Fucking, dude, we're doing the Titans, man. There is no choice in the matter. I believe we'll play bottom floor here. It's a little bit scary, but I think we should be fine. Probably. Peace, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you are well today. Hope you're having a good one. I will put the Garfield box... Actually, no, Pincushion can tank the initial Kale hit. We'll do it this way, that's fine. Today you learn your friend works with a psychopath. That's pretty cool. I think. Or not, I don't know. I actually have a fun story about work, Dallas. You reminded me about, speaking of workplace sociopaths or psychopaths or whatever. There is a person who is sneaking into the archery range at my job after hours and using the equipment, and they're not very good at it. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know to what end they're doing it, but they are not very good at doing it is the main issue. Later, it's you? Stop. Does management know? Yes. I have told management about the mysterious person sneaking into the archery range in the middle of the night. They are aware of the ongoings here. Oh, this is a problem. I can mix Orechi to the front here. I think he technically lives as well. He does not live as well. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big issue. Well, I can reanimate Orechi. It's not a huge deal then. I have the Wicklashes as well for it. Let's do this. We do get the Bounty Stalker in as well here. Okay, everyone dies that way. Great. Hooray. Yippee. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so... yesterday, I came into work, and one of the compound bows we use for archery had been destrung. Someone had accidentally, while attempting to use it, had basically fired the bow without an arrow, and the string came off the pulley system on the compound bow. Right, so 100% definitely someone was using the bow there, basically. Today I came into work, and the lock for the outside gate was in the locked shed where the archer equipment is as well. So that's 2 days in a row of, like, weird signs of people using the range, basically. So sus Amogus. We're going to do this. We're going to play you here. And we're going to definitely entrap the Kale here. That should be really nice for the future. Love seeing that. I should be mixing for green for Arechi, honestly, here. Is it dangerous when the string comes out? Not really, in my experience. At least no one's ever gotten hurt with the string coming off the bows. It's generally more of an issue with recurve bows, because sometimes the force on the recurve bow causes the limbs to like snap and or explode. Compound bows, in my experience, usually when they de-string, like they just like make a really they make a very scary snap noise. I've never seen anyone get hurt with a compound bow de-stringing. But maybe if you get really unlucky, the string can come off and snap you or something. I don't know. It's like a big rubber band under a lot of pressure, basically. So like maybe it could snap you and hit you in the face or something. That'd be pretty bad. I just think it's unlikely that that actually occurs though. But who knows? Well, I want to reanimate Arechi here. What do you got for me, game? Arechi, he's back. Hooray. I could detonate the Bounty Stalker to get a hit in on Kale here, and then play the Entombed Explosive. But or to not get a hit in on Kale. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much here how you play this exactly, but whatever. And Resident Removal does nothing really, except for maybe save you a little bit of health with this Baron. That's fine. You're at 52 at 180 and mastered Pyreblood today. What a useless unit. Yeah, Pyreblooded is pretty bad. I am genuinely a believer of a world where sometimes Pyreblooded can be useful. But I think most times it is just kind of worthless, unfortunately. I don't know. He's just a real big stinker. Kind of the end of it. One day, though, he'll be good. Well, I gotta do this into this. There we go, yeah. Play it like so. Assisting can go here for now, that's fine. Got a 3 for the attack at the Titans fight, but it didn't really make a meaningful difference. Unfortunate. I think there's some universe where that card is, like, playable. Like, it can be, like, a meaningful impact to your actual run. I think it's very few and far between. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play Goliath Infusion. Whatever, it doesn't really matter too much to me here. This Baron already basically 1v1s this fight here, so this should be fine. Well, let's see. Let's see if there's no one left in the deck. So this should be a guaranteed redraw on the Bounty Stalker. If we play this, scrap for parts, redraw the Stalker. There we go. Cool. Very cool. Very neat. Oh, the assistant's not dying. I put it behind the Baron. I'm stupid. I'm actually a dumb idiot. Well, that's gonna maybe cause some problems for us here. I'll do this, I guess, into, I don't know, this here for the time being. Eh? Even with units in the draw pile, it is. Gotcha. Ashiaka, thank you, and Illustrious for answering this. I talked about this before. I thought it was similar to, like, an Endless Imp with important work. I figured it was kind of like the same sort of deal. I just didn't know that Scrap drew the topmost unit, though. It is draw units. I guess if it draws, I guess it makes kind of sense that it does that. Interesting. Jeff, how's it farting? It's farting pretty well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are also good. We'll just play these, detonate them both to make sure they definitely get their activations. Go get him, Double Edge Bearer. Big. And this is looking pretty good. I think we're going to dupe the Baron as well, just in case the first one dies, I think is the most important reason for it. We have a chance. You know what? I'm going to be a little greedy, folks, today. I'm going to just play the Devourer of Death here to stamp it. This feels like a pretty free run right now. I don't think we're going to lose this. I feel pretty confident in saying it. I'm going to go card draw, I think, here. We don't need energy. We don't need Heaven's Light anymore. We have enough space. Oh, actually, you know what the funny thing is here? If we want to go double Wickless Baron and we want to play double Bounty Stalker, we do need a little bit more space, actually. You know what? Actually, we're just gonna go double space upgrade here. Fuck it. You're chillin', want to Skrilla on the Billa, but other than that, chillin'. What did you just say to me? Does anyone know what that man just said? Okay, this should activate Inscription. It was left, right, left. Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, left, right, left. Good. Okay. Let me go here. And I think we will... Do I want to remove the Garfield box? It is a free deployable unit, so it draws away the Seraph hit right the first turn. I don't think we can get rid of it. It might be time to get rid of the assistants, though. They're pretty stinky here. I don't know. Power is absolutely failing a boulder puzzle and NetHack. So sad. So sorry to hear. So sad. Also, hi, Johnny. Johnny, I have, you weren't here for, I have bad news. I have bad news, Johnny. You know what last stream was, Johnny? You know these people arriving. You remember, you missed the last stream, Johnny. You know what we played? On Cock Sunday? We play the Pokemon Nuzlocke. You maybe know where this is going. You maybe can surmise what happened based on the information I've currently given you. Did you die? It was really unfortunate, Johnny. It was a boss battle, and I was specifically like, as long as Johnny does not get crit here, he will win the entire fight. And you did get crit. Yeah, it was really bad, Johnny. It was very terrible, unfortunately. Weird Al did kill your ass. I'm just gonna remove cards. I don't want like to get any of these upgrades here. What is like I hate to do it to him. He's been a loyal companion to us this entire run. I think it might be time to get rid of Pincushion as well here. I think it is time for this man to go. Get him out, and then probably just get like a primitive mold out at this point. I don't think we really need him very much. You weren't here for the second Nuzlocke much. Yeah, but you were like a really strong Pokemon on our team, though. Johnny was like the big issue. Like, you were like the strongest guy on our team, kind of like no doubt about it, basically. So it was sad that you did die. It was like the cow, Johnny. It was sort of like, although it wasn't like the cow when you got exploded by the hairdresser. We actually beat the hairdresser this time using a ghost Pokemon, and it worked. But you did die in a very tragic and unfortunate way to a crit. I'm a little bit worried about Heaven Seal here because we do not kill. Well, I guess actually, oh, dude, actually no, we can take the Heaven Seal here because we have the Bounty Stalkers that chase people down if they're trying to escape. Yeah, this is pretty free. You ever venture your former self? Jeff, actually at the end of the last stream, Jeff, I leveled you up to level 30 and I wasn't able to use the cake on you to evolve you. Do you have to be like at level 31 maybe do you evolve? Because it didn't work. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, Jeff, it didn't work. Wonder Good, can you name the 3 worst champions? Are we counting the Monster Train 1 as well? Wonder Good or Monster Train 2 only? What are we using for the criteria for this? Monster Train 2 champions only? I would say, in my opinion, the 3 weakest champions in the game, Monster Train 2. Number 1, Eka. Number 2... let me think. It's a little bit of a hard one. All 3 Eka paths? No, only one character per answer. I'm not a big Bolete fan if you missed the Hiveminder path early on. I think Bolete's probably in the bottom 3, but I still like him. He's pretty cool and he's pretty fun. I think the problem with the weak champions is that when they high roll, they're really fun to play. So I don't know. You're a pog cow and a pog cap, but the game saw how good you were, and you're like, get him out of here. Basically, Johnny, that's more or less correct. That is how that shit went down. I would say probably Eka, Boli, and then maybe Phoenix. Phoenix is a hard one. If you said someone else was better or worse than Phoenix, I would maybe be willing to agree. But I think Phoenix, again, it's really cool when you get a cool high roll for him. But like he's a little bit too dependent on like Mind Cage sometimes. And even if you get the Mind Cage, it's still a 2 cooldown thing. So you have to like get Mind Cage and you need to get like a Tome of Contracts as well with it. So it's a bit annoying if you ask more than anything there in that case. We have an issue here, folks. I can't detonate. Okay, hold on. This is actually fine for us here. We're gonna do Entombed Explosive here, and then you do the Blast Infusion here, and when you're fucking silenced. I forgot. I'm stupid. Oh, I needed to put the Blast Infusion on the Entombed Explosive. I actually just kind of threw this. That's annoying. I can chump here and it's still fine. But it is a very annoying misplay from me. I'm trying, Johnny, I'm trying to not reset as much as I can. So I'm not going to reset it here. But I should have put it on the Entombed Explosive instead of the Purified Soul. For the turn as well. No resets for the turn too. Both. If possible. Do this. Devour of Death comes into chump again. And this turn we can do this, detonate. And that's enough HP for the Wigless Baron to flourish from here on out. Hooray. And then... yeah, like we said before, we have the Bounty Stalkers to chase down the Gladiators if we need them to, but I don't think we even need it to here. I think it'll be fine just to go like Bounty Stalker here. Lethal, good. Yeah, we're fine. Despite the slight misplay, we're good here. Not a huge issue. I forgot that the Entombed Explosive was also silenced by the silencer there. It is like a bit of a scary situation to be in here where that guy does kind of like, if not taken care of, can hard counter our build. It's a bit of an issue. Not a big one, I guess. Remember too, guys, that after this we do get to see the second half of Inscription now. We can probably do some pretty strong stuff here. Let's go Primitive Mold again for a chump blocker. Devourer of Death, huge. I don't think there's some way we can kill the Deafening Herald in a way that is like makes sense here. Basically, doesn't really. We just do this though, so it's fine. The Inscription side quest is pretty cool. I agree. It's also really like strong and really like fun when you make it happen too. It's definitely neat. How is that? What do you mean wonder total misplay? What does it even mean total misplay there? What are you talking about? I was saying good thing, good a misplay. Let's do this. Chump here. Get the multi-strike onto the Baron. Oh, it's what the Stoat says. Sorry, listen. My bad. Brain broken. Getting dotted now, too. Fuck my Chungus life, man. Putting the double arms here. I can't even detonate Bounty Stalkers here, too. Shoot, man. No Edge Bearer. Sad. Oh, there's an Edge Bearer. Spoke too soon. Point and laugh. Yeah, point and laugh at me. Throw rocks. I'm ready. Dude, the Wigless Baron is just winning the 1v1 here, too. I guess technically it's not a 1v1. Arechi's here as well, but... We're gonna do this. We're gonna scrap ya. We're gonna play more Stalkers. And they do both die. Hooray. Sorry, Ashiaka, I didn't say hi when you first came in. Hello. Wondergood, I'm not sure if I said hi. Hello, Wondergood. Hopefully you were also doing well. Wiener Cam, hello. Peace, I'm pretty sure I said hi when you came in. Is there anyone I miss saying hi to? If I miss saying hi, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Sarah, hello. How's it going? I'm thinking about a faulty body. Doesn't do much here, though. Dagwood, also hello. Hi, how are you? I think it's too late for Subsuming Blade to do much for us here. Damon Eater, I definitely said hi to you, I'm pretty sure, when you came in, but hello again. MB, hello. Okay, listen. This is going to be a -2. I know it is. But MB instead of NB, mom binary. Is this anything? Can someone turn this into a good joke? Anyone? You listen, I know you're going to -2, but I think there's room for this to be a joke. Mom binary. It's someone who really likes MILFs, okay? No, -8. That's what a fucked up world we live in, man. Come on. Wait, did we not get the inscription? Dude, they didn't give us inscription. I've been lied to. We definitely went left, right? Yeah, we got an inscription here. So, this just confirms me because I was told, someone told me that when you saw the inscription event, you did not have to immediately do the event. You could wait later on in the run to do it. We did left, right, left, killed the boss. We should have gotten the second half of inscription here. I guess now I know for the future that when you get the inscription event, you have to do it right away. You cannot wait a ring to do it. You're saying that Peace, you probably heard it in the stream. If you heard it, you probably heard it here because I've mentioned it before. So, get pranked? I guess so. We don't need it. It would have been cool to have Reanimate 3 on these bounty stalkers. So many people lie. People do lie, man. People are always lying to me. Then we're going to go left side here and dupe the Wickless Baron now. Arm Shop can maybe be cool. It doesn't seem really useful. Eternal Stone, Smolder Stone. Big. Well, we're probably going to Smolder Stone something else instead. Because I want to get holdover on the scrapper parts. I think it's really funny here if we can keep just scaling these sons of guns. I think I'm going to Smolder Stone like what do I even want to Smolder Stone? I don't even want to Smolder Stone Entrapment here. I want it to not be removed from the deck. Zulet, hello. Illusion, you don't lie, you just provide unvetted hypotheses. That's cool. That's neat. Well, these are pretty good upgrades for us here. We already have infinite energy, but Flicker's Liquor has even more infinite energy, which is kind of funny. I'll take this, though. I don't think we want to waste the money, I guess. Have I considered playing Wormkin? I have not considered it, Zulit. Try to sell me on it. Sell me on playing Wormkin. We'll just reroll this. This is fine. Intrinsic, huh? I wanted the holdover, but I guess I'll just do this. That's pretty fine. Scrap for 0. Put this here. Holy Stone. On what? On resin removal to heal me 1? Sure. Look if we had hit Fecundity. That would have been cool. You're not wrong. That would have been really cool, actually, huh? Let's just reroll. What do we got here? Oh, I should have rerolled this before buying all those things. Lyso casing could have been really neat here too. Oh well. I'll take Angus Beaker still. That's fine. And I think I'll just remove another card. Probably at this point just removing like a Wicklash. They really do basically nothing for us here. Although I actually, no, maybe I should have kept Wicklash because Wicklash is kind of cool on the Bounty Stalkers. It does let them not die instantly. Well, I have Unstable Vortex here, too. Time to remove more cards, people. think it's just like primitive mold out, and then maybe like, how's the stream been? It's been pretty good. We have a really cool run going here. We actually got Bounty Stalker to do something. He's hitting for 500 every turn. Box out. I like Box for the 0 cost deployable, because it is just a free play on turn 1 to drag Seraph away from you. The big issue with the Wickless Barons is that they are really weak early, right? They have not much HP, so I like drawing Seraph away so you can get a redirect basically. So we can put a little bit of less pressure on the Barons on the first turn. You know what's kind of worthless? The Organ Harvester is not great, but it's good if we don't draw the double edge barriers. I guess let's just go to the primitive mold down. That should be fine. Dupe the Wickless Baron. I think this is mostly okay. Is this a Surge Stone? It is a Surge Stone. Okay. Let's go. And not play Bounty Stalker or Host Guards for a run yet. Host Guard is like secretly the most mid but not terrible unit in the game. It costs 3, which is too much. But no matter what you do with Host Guard, it has the ability to freely overstack itself. It has like a fly ability similar to Talos does. So you can always just play a Host Guard on a different floor and move it in later as a weird like off tank or whatever. So I think Host Guard is like the most mid unit in the game, but also the like least bad weapon, I guess. It's just fine. That's all, basically. I think we're gonna go bottom floor here as well. Yeah, you still prefer flight to its skill? Yeah, but like, yeah, I would also want $1 million instead of $100, right, Zulit? But if I said, would you like $100, you're gonna say no? Okay. Fledgling has way more utility. How did Fledgling get involved here? How did Fledgling get into the mix on this? Okay, so Baron's dying. That's sad. But this one's living, so that's pretty cool. And maybe we, you know what, hold on, we can maybe mix a red up here, and then you live. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, I could have done the blast thing, actually, here. I'm dumb. Okay, actually, no, we can get a guaranteed blast, though, actually. Hold on, we're fine, we're fine. We do this, we get a guaranteed blast here. You put the blast onto one of the Bounty Stalkers, and then you just activate it. Boop. Kills all the backline under there. Everyone lives. Yippee. And I just play this here on YouTube. Because why not, right? I've learned from the errors of my ways, people. I've learned how to do things not wrong this time. There we go. Also, that's what its alt draft is 90% of the time. How are you seeing Fledgling Imp versus Host Guard? One's a banner unit, one's not. What are you're smoking crazy weed. What are you talking about, sir? I think this time the Wickless Baron is just dead here. I don't think I can do much to stop it from happening. Oh, demonic. I'm thinking of the Rage Fledgling Imp. I'm thinking of Fledgling Imp. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Oh, they said Fledgling Imp, but it meant Demonic Fledgling. Okay, so it's not my bad. I'm right and smart this time. Finally, for once in my life. Okay, we're gonna chump with Jack off the box here. Huge, etc. And we could res removal, but then we lose the unstable on Arechi, which I don't like here. I think we'll just play this up here instead to get the... Oh, we're not even missing Pyre Health. Whatever, who cares? And I guess I'll just try to find some reanimate for Arechi, maybe? I don't know. Find Demonic Fledgling way better than Host Guard. Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I think they both kind of suck. But I wouldn't, like, say, like, you're dumb for liking Fledgling. I think it's just fine. More basically. Oh, did you get silenced on the turn where you're gonna actually get Organ Harvester value, Wickless Baron? That's so sad. That's so sad, man. Well, we could do the same thing before, actually. So I think we can save you, probably. We can. Oh, I need to play this first. I'm gonna play this actually on you, so I'm not incanting on this floor. Oh, I'm incanting on you still. God damn it. What a throw. Okay, I'm playing this up here. Get the Blast Infusion. Play the Bounty Stalker. Play it. Detonate. Wickless Baron lives once more. Hooray. We need to play one Baron back here, it looks like, so that way we are killing the Gladiator too. And you're still not damaged? God damn you. We can roll the clan versatility-wise. I don't know. I had to think about it more, I guess. I haven't thought about this specifically too much here. I don't know. I'm gonna detonate one of you to give you a little bit of health, and maybe we get a chump here. You're still dying, Wickless Baron. What the fuck? Whatever, man. We only need one Baron to live anyway. It's fine. It is what it is. We took two for a reason. Deus Seraph. The Seraph was full HP. It hadn't been hit at all yet. I would have loved to if I had the option. But tragically, not allowed. And we get it's alive this turn too. Damn, what a shame. We're gonna play you here to kill the Gladiator. We're gonna play the Bounty Stalker, I guess, up here just so it dies still. We're gonna activate it so we can play the Entrapment this turn now. And that should be much safer for us, I think. And give you some life still too. Why not, right? Very nice. There's my double Edge Bearers. A little late. You can walk up the pyre. That's fine. Are you... Hold on. I need to put both these here. Yeah, because we're not actually killing... Oh, I should have put one of the Stalkers in front. One Stalker in front. There we go. One behind. That gets us lethal and everything there. And then we will chump with a double Edge Bearer. Chump with a double Edge Bearer. To save some health here. And what do I even want to mix, if anything? I don't know. Red seems fine. Legend to just carry around, but he needs a lot of help to get there. I don't know, man. He's like, you know what Fledgling Imp reminds me of? He reminds me of Glorp Shark. He reminds me of Puffball. In that Puffball really likes 3 upgrades, right? Like having 3 upgrade slots, because you can just slap everything you see on him. You can slap Endless, you can slap Large Stone, you can slap Dualism, you can slap even just plus 20s are fine. Like he has Titanite, he has like there's all these upgrades. You see them like out of like the major upgrades, like 5 of them are good for him basically, right? Like he just doesn't want multi-strike, he doesn't want quick. Everything else is like sick on this dude, right? Fledgling feels kind of the same way, where it's like, oh, multi-strike's good, quick is kind of good, dualism's kind of good, right? It's not to the same extent, but he wants these things, but he wants like, it's more like he needs 3 upgrade slots. Like Puffball, it's like, if you use 2, that's fine. If you get 3, it's even better. Fledgling feels like it's dog shit with 2, and you need the 3rd slot. Large Stone works well with him. I have not played a Large Stone Demonic Fledgling yet. It's on my to-do list now, because I don't believe that... to me, that sounds not good. But again, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I haven't played it. So I'd have to play it to see how it feels. But it sounds like ass. If I do this here, then we do like 1 here. You're not dying back there, really? What the fuck? Okay, I'll take the 1 damage. Take the 1 damage so everyone dies. That's fine. I don't know, I'd have to play it more. I'm actually curious about trying to play Large Stone on Demonic Fledgling. Okay, we do have elevator strats here, but this is a bit of an issue. My 1 Baron by himself is not very strong. Devourer of Death, not very good here either. We do get to do the Blast Infusion on Devourer here, though, to kill all the backliners, which makes us go a little bit faster, I think. I'm worried about the incant activations here, though. That part's a little bit bad. And we do... It has the exact breakdown here. So it's hit. Everyone in the back dies. One hit there. If I did... Let me look. I think we want... Wickless Baron hitting into the front guy there. And then something like this. Just to hit into Seraph. Was that not even hitting into Seraph, actually? Oh, shit, you're not hitting into Seraph, are you? Oh, son of a bitch. Does it hit Seraph, at least? No? Neither you hit Seraph? What the fuck? That's annoying. I think we're okay here still. We're going to actually put some reanimates onto the dudes now. As we elevator them up, and I think that'll be mostly fine. Oh, I'm going to play you first. We're going to get our reanimate stack here. We're going to go double stalker. We're a tiny bit short damage-wise here. But that's actually incredibly huge for us. I think that's enough damage to make the Bounty Stalkers win next turn then. Pretty cool. Sorry, base survivability isn't too concerning. Large one just takes care of the initial hit for savagery. Yeah, it definitely helps. I don't know if it by itself gets there. That seems a little generous. So if we do this, we can play you here for fun too. Then detonate you. Still get the slays here. Or get the reanimate deaths here. Very cool. Okay. It was a tough Seraph fight. Very scary, very nasty, but we did survive. Zulit, so the savagery's damage is 30 baseline. Unless you're talking about like not savagery Seraph's hit. Because if you're playing like top floor, for example, or middle floor against Savagery Seraph, right? And Savagery Seraph is there first. The 30 damage hits into melee weakness. Is melee weakness 2, so it's a 90 damage hit. Although I think you're talking, yeah, you're playing on bottom floor, you're talking about surviving the initial hit against like the first heavy on the floor. Which sure it does, yeah. I think we're just playing bottom floor here as well. Just thinking about how we make the... I guess the Barons can probably survive this initial hit still. I think we might just play the Jack-in-the-Box down here too, actually, then if we have enough space, right? I think what we'll do is Arechi... Baron here. Double Stalker. I think we'll put like a Jack-in-the-Box here in front as well. Savagery itself one-shots almost anything aside from Harvest Bullet or health perma scaling. There's things that can definitely survive it though too. Let's do this. You still dying there, Wickless Baron? Come on, what are you doing? Okay, now he's living good. Okay, we're gonna go both these guys down here to try to absorb some more of the savagery damage. And then I don't even know what I'm mixing for, if anything here, really, right? I guess Sap is kind of cool on Dominion here. That's fine. Hifish, thank you for redeeming one of today's bad boys. You might have been the last actually bad boy redeem of the day, I just realized. So thank you, nice work. Should have played It's Alive before playing all these units here. That's also a bit of a misplay. You know what? I'm gonna freeze. I'm gonna freeze It's Alive this one. That might be useful. I suspect that might actually be relevant to us surviving this. But we'll see. Noticing not a lot of reanimation here. That's kind of annoying. We can play some Bounty Stalkers and kill them to give more Harvest Triggers to the front Wickless Baron here. Yeah, this is rough. Are you dying to, like, corruption damage maybe here? No. Ooh, I can do the Blast Infusion thing again. Hold on. That might be good. Play this up here. Let's do the Blast Infusion tech. Advance the other Baron. Oh, you're so right, dude. You're so right. I forgot that that actually advances too. My bad. You're right. We're gonna try to do this. There, he's good. He's good. Everyone chill. Chill. He's doing great. Don't worry. He's having a swell time now. And he's getting reanimate stacks too. There's a button. Nah. Nope, that button, that one's a fake button. Don't listen to that one. I'm gonna remove your rage, I think, Savagery. That seems fine. And then you get it back right away. I still want to get rid of it, I think, here. And then... no one's leaking here, so we can, like, play one of these up here. One of these down here. And can I get, like, the other lifesteal, honestly, again? If you don't mind. Play this. Play that here. I don't know why I'm playing the Firelight there. It doesn't really matter where it goes exactly. I should be playing the Stalker probably behind this, I'm realizing, too. I should be letting these guys clear it out, then the Bounty Stalker hopefully hitting the Entropy in the back. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think, but whatever. I wonder if, does Resolve happen before Burnout happens? I wonder if the, I mean, I can see, right? It does happen before, okay. So I am just losing the health. I could do this. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. That's where you live now, buddy. Lord of Pies, hello. How's it going? I just noticed you got in here, by the way. How are you doing? Cool cat that's doing drugs. Love that for you. I'm gonna entrap your... I'm gonna trap your dumbass, actually. This is too much damage coming. I'm scared. I am afraid. I think we can play the Shard here. I don't think we're really desperate to kill the Dominion Pyre as fast as possible. Time Father's Pyre is probably the most strategy-enabling Pyre. I don't know. I don't fuck with it. I think it's kind of nerd shit. Me, I'm all about just being like so just cool and sick with it, and I don't need to strategize or anything. That's like kind of like what I'm about, is like the thing. You're already dazed. I don't need to actually kill you too much, I'm now realizing, huh? Let's put this here. Let's detonate your ass. Play this here and then play Pyrelight there. Seems pretty good, okay. Lord of Pies, so true, so true. Very true and real, exactly. Yeah, we're at the point now where our Barons are kind of just crushing through these lines. Then we can start playing the Bounty Stalkers in the back now, hopefully. We could also just give a bounty stalker, like, oh, we can't give you the organ harvester, it's already here. What am I talking about? My brain is about to explode for a second there. I can double edge bear one of them for a quick hit. Not. Oh, I should have played the entropy first before the units. I'm just throwing everything, man. I would like red here. Well, I can't get red. Never mind. Shoot. I would have liked red there in theory. I'm just gonna play this for a hit onto entropy here. That's fine. See the new room keys just for the update? The one from a couple days ago, Zula, or is there a new one today? Because if there's one today, I didn't see it. In which case, Pog, etc. There was one today? I have not seen it, actually. What the heck? Why didn't anyone tell me? What the hell, guys? What gives here? Okay, right now, you two are both dead. It is just a matter of killing Dominion Pyre, actually. What the heck? You know, your internet is shitting the bed, or am I dropping some frames? Let me see. I've had no frame drops. CS, that is on your end, as far as far as I can tell. Those are interesting rooms. I haven't seen them. You don't say they're interesting yet. Let me look at them first. Hold on. Hold on. We'll do a live react or whatever. What do content creators do? Something like that, right? That sounds like a thing. Let's get these guys in here too. Why did playing this Bounty Stalkers make me take more damage on Wickless Baron? That doesn't make any sense. How could this happen to me? Let me get you a lifesteal here, Wickless Baron. You're very injured. So the first were Hellhorn Stygian, and the new two are generic. I don't think they said anything about new generic cards coming out, right? Wasn't it just new one card for each clan? Maybe they mentioned it at some point. Actually, I don't know. Yoink. Game over. GG. Okay, let me pull up these so-called new cards. Oh, look at that preview number 2. Okay. Hey, get this fucking out of here. Go away. I don't know what that was. So, first card, the Echo Vault. That's your reference for you kids at home. Not familiar. Apparently you guys both know Yu-Gi-Oh, though. So congrats on that. Okay, so Echo Vault, at the end of the turn, the last spell played on this floor is played again. Is this like a Luna Coven card? There's like Echo and Ekka. Maybe it is just I imagine this is not just like a generic card. I imagine this is for a specific clan. I don't know though, weird. It is clanless? Damn, okay, weird. I kind of don't like it for clans. I feel there's gonna be a lot of clan combos that don't care too much about spells. And you see this and you go, what the fuck am I doing with this? Weird. Kind of cool though. And like there's definitely gonna be, wait, Rage Room was also clanless? I was for sure that Rage Room was a Hellhorn card. Weird, bizarre, and curious even. Very strange. It's red though? We'll have to go back and look. Hold on. Is it red? Let's see. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Shit, hold on. Here's the right one. Okay. You know what is not? The art is red, but the actual border is like kind of grayish or whatever. Weird. Anyway, sorry. It's like a novel way to nerf Inferno Room. I guess so. If you add more rooms to the pool, I guess it does make it harder for Inferno Room to show up, huh? Also, Bad News Beta. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Hi, Bad News Beta. How you doing today? Hopefully you are well. Okay, so it's neat. It's probably like here's the thing, right? You pay 2 mana for the Echo Vault, and you pay the opportunity cost of playing a different room instead. And throughout the course of the combat, you probably get a lot of value out of this thing, right? But like it's a little like hard to like, it messes up with your sequencing, right? You might Your most expensive card you might want to play at the beginning of your turn sometimes, in theory. I don't know when exactly or why or how. Things like, you know, first spell you cast have cost reduced. Oftentimes that'll be conflicting with this, but it seems fine. It seems generically okay. Weapons cache. This is also a room. Someone get cache on the horn here. We need to let them know that there's a weapons cache in the game now. Echo Vault is like a better Lunar Echo. You know what, Mr. Sun? Yeah, true. Actually true. That is real. I think there's a lot of cards that have specific targets, so how would this work with specified target spells? Probably just selects a random target, Sadnar. I imagine if it's a damage spell, it hopefully won't target your own units. Maybe if the... You know what, actually, this is a great question. If the target still exists, maybe it targets the same unit. If the target is dead, maybe it doesn't even cast again. I don't know. It's actually a really good question. I don't know how that interacts. I would imagine, Johnny, incant and things like that would also work, but I don't know. Let's say, whenever you summon a friendly unit, draw an equipment and apply -2. Yeah, this is just like, yeah, Rip Sword Maiden. That is kind of fucked up. Although, here, one thing to think about. One thing to think about here with weapon cache, right? Is, if you're playing Sword Maiden in, like, a Baron Grail build where you're, like, playing a million equipments, you can, like, play the assistants, and you can get equipments out of your deck then also, and then Sword Maiden's getting the Valor gain each time you do it still. There's, like, some use for this, but this is basically just, like, I don't know, this is actually a really cool room if you're, like, playing a lot of equipments. Although, I guess you need to... I don't know, actually, when I think about it more. You need a lot of equipment. You need a lot of units to play on the floor. I guess the cool thing here, though, what you can think about is, right, you can play this on your non-main floor. You can play, like, if you're playing a bottom or mid-floor plan, you can just play the weapons cache top floor, and then if you have just, like, you can throw your stewards up there, and your stewards are not giving you free equipments. That's kind of neat. I think that'll be, like, the main application for it. That's pretty cool. Turning all of, like... If you for whatever reason you can't play them on the deployment phase, yeah, actually think about it too. It does lower the cost by 2 as well. I think this is actually pretty cool. It's definitely a situation. You need a lot of equipment. You need a reason for a lot of equipment in the deck, basically. But the way I read this is, as turn your terrible stewards into the good equipment in your deck instead. And that's like a not a terrible thing. The fact that it also lowers the cost of the equipment is kind of also really cool, right? Because you can, like, you play the weapons cache, you play a train steward. If you got a loam coat in your deck, the loam coat's now free. You've paid 2 mana to get the loam coat out earlier than you would have otherwise. Yeah, it's like a weird whetstone. Yeah, kinda. I like the weapon cache more than I like the Echo Vault here. Well, the Echo Vault does make more sense. I think the ability to play this top floor is really neat. The thing is, should this... Sadno, I believe this will also just work in deployment too. I think if you wanted to, you could make, you know, for 1 energy, you can play this, tutor a bunch of equipment, so you don't even need to make those deployable, and the cost gets lowered as well. And in addition to that, you can afterwards just play a new room over the weapons cache as well, if you wanted to. There's some cool stuff you can do with the weapons cache here. This thing, to me, at least seems a lot cooler. The Echo Vault itself, the value is pretty apparent, but it's a little bit restrictive. The weapons cache here is a bit more niche, but in the times where you could use this, you can do a lot of cool stuff with, like, the fact that this basically will give you a bunch of free equipment. And then you can play a new room on top of it after you play all the equipment. This is cool. This is actually really neat. Anyway. Run's over. Let's do another one. Wait, yo, what am I waiting for, Johnny? 0 cost Scissor Hands to tutor? Yeah. You will say Steward's Quarters Umbra is a better allied construct. I don't know if that's true exactly. Maybe, I don't know. Ashiaka, you know, that's fair. My issue with with Echo Vault is I think like how I guess what's actually you know what I'm not thinking about actually, and it's kind of dumb. Just putting Endless on a really expensive card with Echo Vault is probably really cool. The real question is how does it work with targeting spells, right? How, because like I could see like, oh, just playing like a held over divinity early game, right? You put the vault down, you go hold over divinity, you get an extra cast of divinity every turn. That's pretty strong. But like how does it work with targeting, right? Does it just pick a random target? Could it target an enemy by mistake? Like that's a big factor too. I don't know how that works. Weapons cache to me seems more interesting, I guess, at least because like I don't know, how do you like break Echo Vault? I think Echo Vault is like, oh, you just get to cast a good spell again, which is like sometimes I guess it is limited by how good can your good spell be. Does it interact with enemy and can't triggers? It's well, actually, what was the timing on it? Is it at the end of turn? Is it a resolve effect? Hold on. At the end of the turn, I imagine it would, Sarah, but I think you'll attack first at least. You'll attack first. So if you have like the enemy guy that what's it called? If you have the guy that saps you, for example, on incant, it'll happen after it leaves, probably. You know what? You know what's a little annoying too? Read how to describe its use. Let me see here. Okay. Echo Vault, have an OP spell that would annihilate all in the floor. Maybe not, but 2 fell swoops. The room card, blah 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 blah. Have an overpowered Heavenfall. You'll have Loader can make or break a turn. It seems like if the idea, yeah, for that is first of all, Zulit, it is funny that they pick Cycle. I think they just wanted to pick expensive cards, Zulit, the damage, because they're talking about specifically like turn order, yada yada, etc. Because you can't play Cycle of Life and Heaven's Fall usually in the same turn. That does imply to me at least a little bit that it implies that it'll target the same thing, right? 20 health and 16 spikes isn't bad, though. It's not. For 3, it's, like, passable. But then also you're paying 2 and the opportunity cost to play the room instead as well. So I don't know. There's some interesting things. I don't know. The weapons cache to me just seems much more interesting. Seems like you can do more crazy, like a chain of just playing a bunch of equipments down in deployment. I don't know. Although I'll have fun. I'm excited to play them both and see what happens. Isn't Cycle 10 health still? Is 10? Is it? Or is it? Is it more now? I feel like it might be more now. Well, what is it now? But it's still the double, right? Actually, is it 15? What's Cycle of Life doing? Where are you, Cycle? It is just 10. Never mind. By the way, related to what applies just now. Will the Council, Joseph, was on an episode of Shuffle Up and Play with the professor in Tolarian Community College, if you didn't know. Johnny, I am not a huge Tolarian Community College guy. I don't dislike him. He's pretty cool. I just don't watch EDH content very often, which I think is the primary focus of Shuffle Up and Play. I know they do a bunch of random format stuff as well, but I think they're probably like most Magic the Gathering content creation. I think it's mostly Commander focused. But that sounds cool. Johnny, I will look into that. That sounds neat. Sorry, Sadnar. What's going on here in YouTube chat too? Sorry. And the big thing is that a lot of cards have specific targets. Yeah, random targets bad. Yeah. Yeah, Sadnar, I agree. It just seems like a deployable weapon cache, if you're playing like 2 equipments, is better than making the weapons deployable, because you will usually just be able to then play them in deployment for less than if you'd made the equipment deployable, and then you can still probably have a deployable room and play it on that same turn after the weapons cache. It seems interesting to me. Battlefish has an end of turn, and it happens before combat, and Grow Room also uses end of turn and happens after combat. You know, Sadnar, the fact that Grow Room is a room, I would trust the room timing. I bet that Echo Chamber is also then after combat. Yeah, Shuck, I've seen them do, they'll do like, I remember, I think I one time saw them do like best decks of all time, where it's like, oh, like Splinter Twin versus Eldrazi Winter, yada yada. Like, I'm sure they do like a lot of like other stuff too. I don't know. Johnny, I will probably, I give you like a 75% chance I'll watch the video sometime within the next week. And you can pester me on it too if I don't watch it. If I forget, you can pester as well. I will not mind. Okay, up next in the rotation here is time for our favorite bald champion, Mr. Hornbreaker Prince. Let's go in here. Ooh. This is not a terrible start. I do like Titan Sentry. I'm a little bit scared of both Seraph or Siphon Archeon here with Titan Sentry and Savagery Seraph in general, but we'll see. It is Frank Hornbreaker, that is true. Also, it is Bogram's Growth. I don't feel good about Bogram's Growth here, but whatever. It shouldn't be too bad. I'll take Wing Steel. Also, MBT brings Hogak because it's closest to a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. True. True and real. Best deck of all time is more Card Market, Shuffle and Play, does some Sealed Modern Standard, but mostly Commander. Who did I who's the guy who's named after? Why am I'm forgetting the one professional? But I swear I saw one video of oh, you know what it was? I think it was the guy who's the same name as the author of Garfield, who's the Jim Davis, the Magic Pro. I think I saw him in a Tolarian video, specifically playing like top decks that he played throughout his career. Maybe one time. Maybe that's what I saw him play. I don't know. You think it's Wrathful here? We have no scaling. I don't know. They both suck. They're both bad here. I think worst case we just put the bald fucker behind a hot shark. Like I don't know, man. I guess we can do Hornbreaker and we can just fucking throw torches at him to get him scaled a bit. Roller will kill you. Okay, we'll play Wrathful. I don't know, man. It's bad either way. Do I need energy here? Not badly. And we're against Astrael. I think we're okay to take Pyro Dampener. It's a little spooky. We're gonna go bottom floor. Put these guys up here. I'm gonna torch the shit out of this fucker. If I play this, it actually gets the Slay for Hornbreaker. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's do it that way. That's better. Leonard, someone came by. It was X-Line. They wanted to say thank you for the thingy. You know the thingy? They wanted to say thank you. Why am I fucking blanking on this? What the hell? You know the thing. They wanted to say thank you for the thing, Leonard. You know what I'm talking about. Why am I having a stroke? You're out of friends, so he can't hear. Fuck, he can't even hear me. I can't even tell him. Someone said thank you for making the Monster Train clan picker. No. This comment just wasted 5k points in about 10 seconds of my time. That's true, Johnny. Less than 10 seconds. But thank you for spending your points. I think these guys are gonna walk up. I'm gonna kill you so I can get another Slay for Hornbreaker here, I think. I'm just realizing now, actually, that I think we win the Relentless here, with Hornbreaker having so many Slays. Yeah, he gets there. Huge, etc. Go, my Spear Steward. Yeah, I think this would have been a lot worse if we didn't have Prince actually here. Prince was pretty good in this. Thank you. You make a Spice Raffle Run function with the Monster Train 1 combo. I have not done that ever in this game. I've done it in 1. I don't know if it works but very well in 2. I'm a little bit scared to try that. I'm also scared to take Ritual of Battle here. I might need to do some sort of overstack shenanigan on this fight. You ping Leonard here and in the Discord. I'm just gonna go with an early Ritual here, though. Still, I think. What the fuck? What do I do with Ancient Synergy? What the hell is this? I'm gonna take it, but I'm not happy about it here. That's way too early to see an Ancient Synergy. Maybe we can play around it a bit more here. Who knows? Let's see. Okay, what am I looking for here? Well, Dualism Endless on Shark is pretty cool. We should look and see what's in the Hellhorn banner first. I gotta go with my boy Alpha Fiend here. How could I say no to the GOAT? I would be stupid to do that. We're gonna go Dualism. We're gonna go Endless here. And then how do I do this? Leonard seen the message? Good to hear. Good to hear. Alpha Fiend was Demon Fiend for a second. He got confused. Why no Trample? Yeah, unfortunate. If he had Trample, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty neat. I personally like that quite a bit here. What's the plan? I guess the plan is maybe hold over Intrinsic Frenzied Swarm. That'd be pretty good. I like that a lot here as the plan today, folks. And Titan Skin 1, not that spooky, honestly. I think we can take this. The Shark is gonna crush early game here. I feel pretty confident in saying. Shark, Fiend. I'm gonna put you guys up here and just gonna chill. Motherfuckers hit hard monster train deal. You really need a tank to absorb a full floor of damage in this game. That's why the main plan here is gonna be looking for Frenzied Swarm. Which is not a good plan, because it's not a reliable thing to find, but, like, that's the plan today, folks. Oop, I don't know what we drew up there with Wing Steel, but hopefully it didn't matter. I'm gonna do this into this here. Lovely. Yeah, Lord of Pies, that's a pretty good plan. I like that one, too, actually. That's a solid plan. That makes sense to me. Okay, we're in a Ritual here. Get the Alpha Fiend really scaled up something fierce. And then I mean, we're not winning here. But he's got enough Frostbite, I think. And we play the Endless Shark here. Yeah, we're gonna win. This is gonna be fine. We'll play this like so. This should work well enough. And you fucking eat shit. Okay, 32 damage. Oh, but it's 32 damage 3 times. Okay. There you go. You live for the greater good and get some donor. I'm thinking, sorry. Give me a second. Well, listen, the answer is it's not important work. It's Fledgling Imp or Welder Helper. What do I think I need more of here? I kind of just want the Fledgling Imp, I think. I guess he is maybe doing the classic endless plus 20 HP Imp here. As like just like a meaty chunk blocker for Alpha Fiend sometimes. I just have not been fucking with Welder Helper in Train 2. Maybe that's me being bad here. I'm not sure. I guess I have Torch to kill Welder Helper. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna trust my gut here and take the Fledgling Imp. Cuddlehax, you're gonna be the last card I fucking master, buddy. Today is not your day. Nuh-uh. And what do I do here? Why hate Squid Games? I hate Squid Games, man. So bad. Ooh, maybe our plan here is a quick sweeper. Maybe we see like a Scylla fight or whatever in the Stygian banner, and that helps us kill the backliners. Wait, you think you just answered your own question? Squid Game bad. Okay, we have a speed stone here. I would love to see one of the squid ladies. Okay, these are the fish ladies, not the squid ladies. It's Jover, folks. It was dualism quick in the shop, though, right? I guess we can maybe try to make Nameless Siren work here. We can go Nameless Siren, dualism quick. She hits really hard, really fast. I don't know. 30 armor may be more worth for Welder. Well, with the dualism, it would have been 40 armor here. I'm just thinking. Maybe I'm just re-rolling in the shop. Maybe the plan is to make Siren really tanky. Yeah, I'm gonna go this Siren here. I'm gonna go for more of a tank approach, I think. We're just gonna re-roll. What do we get here? Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Multi-strike on Fiend is awesome. I think I'll just take the armor incant on Siren, make it more of a tank unit. With 30 armor, dualism will be 60. Zulit, that math is mathin'. He's right about that. He's right about that one for sure. Let me come in here. What do you got for me, game? Huh. Well, I don't like the equipment, but a free Endless on Fledgling Imp is pretty nice here. So I think I will be taking this. How big is the streak shiny? It's very small right now. I think it's like a 2 or a 3 win streak. Very, very tiny little win streak currently. I'll take free Endless. All it comes is at the cost of 2 removable curses, basically. That's fine. And maybe the plan here, maybe the plan is just rage on followers. Maybe we actually will use these guys here. I don't think so, but it's like kind of a thing. I don't know, we'll see. Humble beginning, so true, shiny, so true. Gotta take the trial. And then oh, I forgot we have Bogworm's growth here too. I forgot that was even a thing on this run. Okay, well, you go here. You go here, I guess, for now. And the Hornbreaker Prince can go behind the shark. Seems fine. Is there anything on the follower cards? Like, what happens if we dupe them? I mean, no. Nothing. They're a non-banner unit with 2 multi-strike on them. That's sort of it. Beyond that, there's nothing going on. I believe I would like the ritual here. I'll take the 1 shard damage here. Chump the hit there seems pretty good too. Do you have any more of this event? No, that's just the event. You get Endless, you get the dudes, that's it. That's all that happens. Otherwise, it's so bad. It is weird. It is a weird event. That is for damn sure. I do not really get the point of it. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much, I guess. I'm gonna put you here, buddy. I want you to hit this guy. Let's try to wreck this guy to mid-floor now, right? There we go. That's good. Definitely chump this. That's an easy play there. I want the sentry dying, so that's good too. I do not want to. I do want a frozen lance actually here. That's fine. Yeah. Get another incant. Ooh, follower. Play this here. Jump for the Brince. That seems fine too. Oh, it's not even chumping. He's just hitting into the spikes and dying. Also, honestly, fine. fine end case for us here. I'm not going to save the Hornbreaker. I don't want to give... Because if I play this here, there's a bunch more extra siphons for the Archeon, which seems really bad for me. I'm going to do this, I think, instead. Play this here. Moonlight Glaive. That does fucking nothing. And we'll just play this another in-camp. Sorry, Bald Prince. You're worthless. It is sad, but whatever. The real sad thing here is how little we get to utilize the Titan Sentry here. Like, getting to, like, drain a couple of rage turns here would have been really cool. We don't get to do that. I want to play these shards. I'm a little bit worried about how this Relentless goes here for us, too, now that I think about it. We don't really have enough room to play the Shark up here. That's kind of an issue. I'm gonna play 2 incants is worth more defensively than playing the Helix Crystal and preventing the damage here, I think. No, it's hold on. What's the math here? This is 1 incant, and then this is 2 incants, which is 5, 10. This is 9 health. Yeah, I think it's technically, I think it is better to do this. And you can even chump with the Fledgling up here. I don't hate that too much. But I think I'd rather just chump here to prevent more health from the Siren from being lost. Don't call him Ball. He's struggling with his lack of brain grass. Fair. You're right. My bad. Okay. Good combat. I think we're going to go energy upgrade first. With Wingsteel, I want to be able to try to leverage some value out of that when possible. That seems pretty cool. I think I'm going to take Spike of the Hellhorn. It's not great. I think I just want anything that I can play here, basically. Oh. Apex Imp. We should have taken that fucking Welder Helper. That would have been so cool here. Welder Helper Imp would have been awesome on this run. That being said, I think we're staying the course here still, more or less. I don't think I want these guys. Yeah, no thank you. Kind of cool, though. And then energy upgrade here. And then we have a magic shop and an armory. I like the armory here. I want to see a quick blade on this Alpha Fiend. That'd be pretty good. Help is nice as well. This all seems pretty good. And maybe we get like a cool upgrade here. I don't know. I like Smolderstone on the synergy. I don't think we need to worry about synergy being like a win condition, and making it 1 cost seems pretty good. I don't hate that. Before we make any decisions, actually, here, let's see what's in the armory. Yuck. Yuck, gross, icky. Yuck, yuck, gross, icky, icky, gross. I don't really want these. I guess Fight Club's not the worst thing in the world. It's a dead card in the deck, too. I want incants. I think these are actually all bad. And those are all stinky and not good here. I don't want any of them. I think I will... Intrinsic Ritual is a little too expensive. It's also not worth buying here. I think I want to save money, actually. I think I need to be a little bit more frugal today. Do I want Brawler for multi-strike at this point? There's a world where we take a space upgrade and we fit Prince into this somehow. I don't know why we would ever do it, but it's not like the worst thing. I'm just gonna go Wrathful though. I don't know. We're gonna throw him some torches so he gets more rage, I guess. The end. I like Prayer Stone here because it gives a target for Alpha Fiend to hit into early on. Like, we play top floor, it's a bunch of free hits, but the problem is top floor against Corrin the Judge is very spooky. But I think we still take it here. I think this is decent for us. The nice thing, I think we're gonna play mid floor, and I think the nice thing is that the Sentry will be just kind of beating ass here, basically. Ooh, we get to do Fiend and Siren all here, which is pretty good. We don't have room for the imp, which is annoying this combat at least. That's good to see. Then we'll do these here. You go up here. Ooh, turn 1 ritual is very nice. Very happy to see that. Although this jabroni is going to be walking up here something fierce, it looks like. Let's do that. Do I just play this for a random incant? I don't think so. Tempting, but no thank you. And I want to preserve a little bit of health on Titan Sentry this turn, I think. Play our shard, free incant, pass. And how much do you hit our pyre? You hit our pyre for a lot, which is really annoying. I don't fuck with you, Scar Sentinel. I think you're a bit of a bastard. We could vent this floor, but I want Titan Sentry to die so we can replay it at full HP. I also want to vent up here so I can get the Collector killed. And then I guess I jump here. Save you a little bit of health there, Shield Steward. Congratulations. And you know what? Listen, say what you want about this dumb fucking idiot here. The Hornbreaker Prince did kill the what's it called? The Prayer Stone. So that's kind of like an accomplishment. Hooray. We'll do this, play the Ember and pass turn here, I believe. And then we will play an Ember. What sucks here is that the Shark is living at 4 HP, which is really not good. That's like really bad. So I guess we'll just do this, keep you a little bit healthier. Put you here. Die to the Prayer Stone. Frank is bald. Is this not Frank? What do you mean? That's Frank right there. I've seen him. Yeah, we're gonna go Ritual here. That should be lethal, just barely, but it gets there. Walter Frank White. What are you talking about? What are you even saying to me? Okay, easy Prayer Stone. Ooh. Gotta be a tiresome climb. I like Alloy here. Branding Right's fine, but it's gotta be my boy Tiresome Climb, man. And Frenzied Swarm? They're giving me them both right here, right now? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? What do I do with this? I guess I go left side here. It's a little bit better. These are both very good hits. I want to go here and get another multi-strike in theory. I might also just go Endless on the Siren too in case it dies in the Savagery fight. That's not terrible. Also, Endless isn't terrible on the Alpha Fiend either, because when it dies, it maintains the stat upgrades too. Weird choices. Let's see what's in here. Can I be honest? I kind of like Spell Sanctum on this build. Making all of our spells one less seems really strong right now in a build like this. I'm kind of very much down to clown with the Spell Sanctum, I think, right now. It's expensive, but it's pretty decent. Large Stone. We have the Bog Worm's Growth, so by the end of the game, Large Stone shouldn't be too bad. That's a pretty good point. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we just take the Large Stone for the initial bulk on the Siren here. That's probably better than Endless here. Although Endless is like, when you think about it, Endless is like a lot of HP for free. Because you get to replay it. Very interesting. I'm going to remove our Spirit Stewards. They're pretty bad here. They're pretty stinky and I don't like them. Large Stone's a lot of just base stats. Annoying them, you're a big fan of Spell Sanctum. I'm not a big fan of them. I think this is like a good use case for it. I think that is a very fair thing to say about it here. I'm gonna do large stone because I think there's a world where we also just put a smidge stone on the Alpha Fiend here. We're gonna take this. We're gonna reroll. Let's see what we hit. I think Endless doesn't go anywhere at this point. Yeah, Endless doesn't go on any of these. I don't think. Reroll. Dualism on the Fledgling Imp is okay. That I don't hate too much. Not a big fan. Could also slap Titanite on the Alpha Fiend if we're worried about chip damage, but I'm not super worried about it here, I think. I actually don't hate the incant here, too, for a little bit extra health as well. Also fish for Railhammer. Maybe. You're not wrong. Just one, how was your day today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you know, I think, would you guys think Spell Sanctum was overpowered if it cost 2 instead of 3? 3 is the biggest issue with it. It's so expensive. I can see it not being overpowered and be at 2 cost. Zul, you put the 2 armor on the Fiend. I'm actually pretty okay with this 2 here, I think. Does not seem horrible. We do need to see that Quick Blade, though, from the... We need to see Quick Blade, or we need to see... Actually, how... Ooh, you know what the issue is here? The big issue, I'm just realizing... I should have looked ahead here. We only have 1 more Magic Shop left. I really wanted, like, Holdover and Intrinsic on, like, a Frenzied Swarm or Tiresome Climb. Because we have them both, so it's not too bad. I'm just worried about the Sweepers. The Sweepers in that fight are very spooky to me here. So we'll see. They nerfed Zone of Silence to 3. So Zone of Silence is 2 and up to 3. Unless it was like a beta testing thing, they nerfed Sanctum. Yeah, Sadnar, oh, maybe in the demo it was 2. I can see that as well. I think Inferno Room is kind of crazy that it's not 3 costs. Inferno Room definitely could be given that. I think we want to hold out here too. Actually, I think I want to go to the Merchant of Steel up here before we decide on the final upgrade slot on the Alpha Fiend. That seems fine. Friend, the rules hit different on mobile. Meme of Willem Dafoe from what movie is it? Is it The Lighthouse, the one where he's looking up and he's like in awe or whatever? I don't think it's The Lighthouse. What movie is that? Does anyone know the movie that is actually? It's not the Lighthouse. You forget which one? I don't know which one it is though. I think funny Willem Dafoe face. I think The Lighthouse, but I don't know the movie. I don't think we take this, by the way. I think this can cause some big issues for us here. No, thank you, Trial. It's the Van Gogh one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't have room here. Where did it go? Did it go top floor? 1, 2, 3, 7 up there as well. Weird. Okay. Let's do this here and then this here, I guess, so we can fit in the imp. That seems fine. More like Van Gogh to the polls. Lord of Pies, he's so clever. Good one. So true, etc. We can crystal down here so this guy almost definitely dies. I think we're gonna just Tiresome Climb. I want to get incants actually. Never mind. I'm gonna just do Chump Block here to prevent your big corruption, and then just go boom, boom. Actually, Van Gogh was Danish. I could use a Danish right now. I'm pretty hungry. And then maybe we again prevent a little bit of damage on the Sentry. Incant up here for free. Oh, it was a painter? We're making the same joke here, basically. The movie's called At Eternity's Gate. Never heard of it. Interesting. Guess I can just Ancient Synergy here. Ah, this fucker lives, though. Shoot. Oh, I could have played the Torch down here instead. God damn it, I'm throwing. What a throw. The Collector. And then we get the Fledgling Imp here, which is lovely. I think we'll just do a Ritual here as well. I guess we... Really? You're gonna give me fucking Loam Coat? You son of a bitch? I'm gonna kill my Imp. I'm gonna kill this fucker. I could play the Spike here for a little bit extra armor. I think that's actually fine. Sure, whatever. I think it's interesting that it's stated that the angels originate from the Pyregate area of Monster Train 1. And I guess so, I don't know. I don't give it much thought. Personally, like. Okay, Fledgling Imp has been killed. Hooray. Huzzah, even. Why is that emote there? Because British Lamau. Helix Crystal, Helix Crystal. Really? Stoic Plate Mail this time, huh, you fucking piece of shit? Actually, it's probably pretty good here. This is maybe actually optimal Stoic Plate Mail because he's going to be very bulky for the Relentless. That's just kind of funny. Read your message. Oh, the message that didn't have British, that has British in it. Sorry, my bad. Started watching Doctor Who from the start of 2005 reboot for the first time. Just finished the Christopher Eccleston season, and it was really fucking good and a lot of fun. Very excited for more. I wouldn't call myself a hater, but I do not like Doctor Who. Like, listen, I'm sorry, the screwdriver gives me the ick. I hate to be that guy, the screwdriver gives me the ick. I don't get it. Why is he going around going bzzz, like, fucking knock it off, dummy? What are you doing? Just stop being weird for once, buddy, and just, like, act like normal. Please, thank you. Boom, big vent. Why does the capital B autocomplete to the lowercase b first? I don't know. You like individual plot points, but in totality, it ain't your thing. I don't know, man. I'll take an Inflamer. That's pretty decent. That's pretty good. Dude, they're giving me a lot of stuff here, by the way. Am I just... You know what? I think our plan is maybe actually just not even to find holdover. It's just to have enough Frenzied Swarms and Tiresome Clowns that we can just keep enemies permanently dazed. I think I like that more than Tome here. Kind of crazy. I think this is a Frenzied Swarm sweep for us right now. Gonna take pictures of plants. Bye, friends. Bye, friend. Have fun taking pictures of plants. What do I want to dupe here, if anything? Maybe just another Frenzied Swarm. That'd be kind of funny. I do just want to find the Quick Dagger, though, for Alpha Fiend here, too. That'd be really important for the late game, I think. I'll go right side. Maybe we get like a cool overstack upgrade here from the Alcove, too. Let's see what we got going on. Deployable Inferno Room is probably really good here. I will begrudgingly take it, I think. It does give us a way to basically kill everything. And we're going to go double energy upgrade to this, and that should be fine. It's a little boring, but it's very safe here, I believe. I will reroll here. If there's a Quick Dagger in the shop, we should be able to afford it. I think we have exactly enough. Let's do the math. Hold on. 25. Yeah, we have enough exactly to afford a Quick Dagger. No Quick Dagger. Very sad. Alcove, what do you have for me? What do you have for me? Is this oh, Hef, hello. Am I kind of down to clown with Hef's hammer here? You know what? Actually, it's pretty sweet here because we're gonna be playing the Sentry bottom floor, but then we want to like play like a different floor that has like, or we're gonna be playing middle floor with the deployable Inferno Room, right? Then we're gonna have a middle floor of Hot Shark, and then like a top floor of like Fledgling Imp with Alpha Fiend and Siren, and if we ever get any slaves there, they can play the Titan Sentry later. I think it's like not terrible. I don't think we want the boiler. Actually, oh wait, I'm stupid. No, I'm not stupid. Never mind, because we have the Inferno Room. I was gonna say, oh dude, Boiler Room Hot Shark is like infinite mana. That's really cool, but it's not actually that good because we're playing the Inferno Room bottom instead. Fight Club is like fine here. Because actually Fight Club's pretty good too, because we're gonna be playing Hot Shark mid, Inferno Room bottom. So, well, I forgot we have the Spell Sanctum too. Never mind. Everything sucks. Give me the hammer. Maybe that'll matter. Who knows? Yeah, all of our rooms are basically taken up here. So they're very stinky and bad. Okay. This is the annoying fight where Kale gets in the way, basically. Or the Inferno Room doesn't kill the thingies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I'm not describing well, but you know what I'm saying right now. Okay, put this here, pass turn. Well, there's the hammer, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we even need it, really. I think let's play the shard. These guys walk up. The damage shield does get kind of purged by the Shark Frostbite, though, hopefully. It shouldn't be too bad, maybe? I don't know. I need to think here. Hold on, sorry. We're in a unusual position right now, basically. If we friends this one, we don't get the frostbite down, which is a problem, but it does also stop you from applying again. So we could do like Frozen Lance, Torch, Frenzy Swarm. Oh, but then we can't play the spike up here, which is pretty good. I think I play. So what are you guys talking about? You guys talking about some stuff here? Maybe some Brandon Sanders stuff? You're talking about.
You can leave now. You can unfollow. You can,
oh, you're talking about. I thought you were talking about Mistborn. Never mind. You're talking about Mistwalker. What the hell is Mistwalker? Also, sorry. Mare Saishi. Mare Saishi. I'm probably saying that wrong, but hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. I should be a good content creator and thank people for doing their civil duty. I think I'm gonna do this here to purge the damage shields, and then just do this. Ooh, Helix Crystal, interesting. It's Mare Says Hi. I fucking need to learn how to read. I'm sorry. This is not your fault. This is me. I'm the dumb one here. Do you think you can find it in your heart to forgive me? We play it this way as well. That should be fine. We are the mares who say she. True and real. No one ever reads it straight. Yeah, but still. No excuses. No excuses. I've fucked up for the last time. It's over. We're gonna do this, into all of the events here. Still is the same, basically. Over them, I'm a bastard. I'm not a bastard, Jeff. Okay, actually, I think technically I am a bastard. But my parents did get married after I was given birth to, okay? So I'm like, it's like debatable. It's like questionable territory of being a bastard or not. I guess let's just we can't kill you. Let's just hit here, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. I think that's what a bastard is. A bastard is a person who's born out of wedlock. That is, I'm pretty sure, like the definition of a bastard, unless I'm dumb. Which has happened before. I've been dumb in the past. Oh, you're saying, so Lord of Pies, you're saying that once they got married, I stopped being a bastard? Maybe. Isn't also an illegitimate child? Yeah, yeah. Kind of like the same thing, basically. I'm going to play... this doesn't matter too much. I'm going to play this here, I think. Just prevent the... I want the Fledgling to die, though, actually, too. Shoot. I'm gonna play... Is this damage shield? This is spell shield too. Okay, I'm gonna do this here. Get the incants. Seems fine. Let the Fledgling live for a bit. A lot of pips on the bottom floor. You know, it's unfortunate that we have the Inferno Room down there with all these pips, but like it's fine. They're spread out pretty evenly. Let me put you back here again. Come on up here. I guess we just tiresome climb you as well, because you die to the pyro without doing any damage. That's pretty cool. Seems nice. Not a bastard when they were in a dedicated relationship, had you and then married. Let's just say maybe there's maybe a little of like a, maybe we're breaking up, maybe we're getting back together sort of thing. So I don't know. The form is not used anymore, essentially is now a curse word. Yeah, but like it's fun to like say it like in the intended use as well sometimes. Oh, you stand corrected crying emoji? Yeah. True and real. Okay, we're gonna replay this shark. So I think even if there's a bit of uncertainty, it worked out. So you got unbastardified? Maybe. Maybe I'm unbastardified. I'll ask my parents about it, Johnny. I'll ask my parents about if I'm unbastardified. If I daze here, the imp doesn't die, which is kind of annoying. Maybe just do this. Hit these here. I just play this here. I don't even want to play it on the in-camp floor. Yeah, that, you know what? That was, maybe they can give it to me on a scale. That's a good point. You get worried but from Shield Kale, but this is going well. I think Shield Kale is usually pretty the easiest of them. It obviously depends, but I think Shield Kale usually, in my experience, is not too difficult. Ah, Helix Crystal. Damn. Unfortunate. Wait, what am I waiting for? Too late, probably. Bastard to be considered child slop. Great question, Johnny. Great question. Who knows? You can do this into vent into Frenzy Swarm here. It seems fine. And we're winning this pretty easily here, right? Yeah. Very, very easy dub. Hef's Hammer, perfect timing. Get in there, buddy. Go get him. This did not go as planned. Titan Sentry did not get to go onto the floor here, unfortunately, but that's fine. And we are in a very unusual spot. So I was grinding out Titanoes a lot lately. How goes the game? It's fine. I don't know. It's just like a neat, like, I don't know what to play right now game. I guess I'll play this sort of thing. That's my thoughts on it, at least. I think I'm supposed to take Alloy because it's free with the Spell Sanctum. Deep Offering is very tempting. It's too late to try to do a Deep Offering Infinite here. It's not gonna happen. With the Spell Sanctum, it being 1 cost is pretty cool. I don't hate that. But I think Alloy is just a little bit of a safer pick here, if you ask me. Seems fine. And we have enough energy for our deployment currently. We have enough space, although... Yeah, I think I'm going to take card draw. I think I want card draw here. It's definitely debatable, but I think this is the line for us right now. It's just drawing more cards. We've been playing some Dice with Death. Very good early access. Definitely still needs balance tweaking. I think there was a game that I had reached out to about maybe doing a sponsored stream for one of the dice games. I forget which one. I think they offered me like $50, and I was just like, I'm gonna play Monster Train still. It was maybe like a month ago. So Monster Train is still doing good numbers, obviously stream wise, but it was like, I could play this game. I'm gonna do much worse stream. It was when I was like trying to be like, oh, maybe we'll make Twitch partner. I should really be focusing on Monster Train instead. But the game looked pretty cool, and it was like, oh, we'll give you $50 to play it too. I was like, I probably should have done it. Oh well. We're in an interesting spot here. I would love a quick dagger on this Fiend, but I also would like multi-strike too. So Merchant of Steel is looking pretty good. But the left side has both the Merchant of Arms and an Armory, so we got a lot of looks at seeing a dagger. It's tempting either way. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to the Magic Shop this ring. You know what? The thing is, though, the Merchant Seal can have Quick in it as well, and the Quick doesn't need deployable mana spent on it then. So I'm going to go right side here. We also get more value out of the other two things here. Free removal is very nice. Pretty happy to get rid of a Shield Steward here. Pretty happy to, at this point, probably get rid of the Followers. Even though they're free to play, they're a negative incant for us. So not that good. Although incanting is not that important on this build. The only incant value we have is the Siren. So it's not like a super important thing, but it's not bad. Focus on it, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna reroll here. I don't want to go endless. I don't think the Runestone's that good. We do get a lot. We are incanting a lot though, actually. I'm gonna reroll still. I would like Quick more than anything here, I think, still. And we can also see Multi-Strike too. We can also see Titanite. Titanite would also be a pretty good hit here, honestly. There's enough good hits where I think we can just not take the Runestone on the Alpha Fiend. Okay, we get Quick and Titanstone. I'll take a Quick here. That's fine by me. I am perfectly willing to take this. That's good enough. Good enough for us today. Right now, you're on the hardest difficulty. Last fight just feels like standing there while death beats you up. So is Dice with Death Taoist? Oh, you know what? You know the one that I was thinking about. It was like Luck and Loot was the game that that I got the offer to play for money, which also looked pretty interesting. But it was definitely, I think it's a little bit more low profile. I don't think it did as well on launch as Dice with Death did, but it looked pretty neat to me, honestly, as well. I'll be honest, I didn't like that they're making like a game that is very obviously like using the same naming convention as Slice and Dice. Right? You got Slice and Dice, Luck and Loot. It's like kind of like, and it's also like a dice builder game. It's like, I don't know. It's a little, underhanded is the wrong word to describe it, because it's not underhanded, but it's like a little like, it feels a little cheap to be like, oh, you're making a game in a like, what if someone made a deck builder called Kill the Tower instead of Slay the Spire, right? Like it's like a derivative is probably the right way to describe it. Thank you. That seems correct. This is annoying, by the way. We'll be fine. I'm not taking the trial here. Ooh, actually, I might have to. Oh, how do I do this? I might have to play bottom floor here. Because I don't think I don't know. No, we have to play mid floor. This is gonna be a tough one. I don't know how we actually fight Raxia Overblessed here. Go and see. So true, Lord. So true, Lord of Pies. Very true and real. Okay, we got 7 space on every floor. I don't think we can fight Rax top floor. I think Rax hitting that much top floor is going to be too much for us to handle. I think we have to go... I think we have to hope to see the... Oh, you know what I hate doing here? I think we have to see the hammer so we can get more space on this floor so we can play the sentry down. Ooh, you know what? I had to think here for a second. Because the plan might be to play Sentry into the Inferno Room over and over again. You know what it might be? It might be just not play Sentry, actually. I can see that being the line. Don't play Sentry. Play Alpha Fiend and Siren here. Yeah, that seems decent. Siren, Alpha Fiend here. Stormbreaker can go up top for now. But I think it's just you just don't play the Titan Sentry. Because it's never going to die top floor. But I want to try to slot it into this floor at some point. With the Hef's Hammer, so I think this is actually going to be the plan. It seems like a fine enough plan for now. It'll, I think, work. Synergy here. Oh, fuck you, man. Bastard. Bastard game. Well, there's the hammer. That's pretty cool. Put this here. This guy, unfortunately, is going to be doing a little bit of walking, it looks like. That's, you know, whatever. Not the end of the world, I guess. Horn Warrior's got this guy handled. Don't worry, folks. He's got this shit locked down. He does not have that shit locked down. Shit. Helix Crystal. We can go Lance into... I guess if we daze you, this guy, you don't flee, but I think I just want you to flee, honestly. I don't even need the money that badly. And we're at quite the precipice here of... Oh, actually, this is pretty good. This gets me, I think, lethal on the Amalgam. You hit for 1, that's not too bad. Yeah, I accept this. This is fine. This floor is going to be tough to handle, too, though. Yeah, the Spell Sanctum was actually pretty important to hit here as well, it looks like. Ritual. Oh, God, this is really bad. Am I dead here? I think... Dude, I fucking hate Savage's Last Assault, man. It doesn't make sense to me, man. I don't understand how we got to the point where it's like, yeah, this is equally as strong as the other waves here. I do not comprehend it. It seems so incorrect to me. I don't know how much. Do you kill the Pyre 1v1 here, Amalgam? It's gonna be close, I think. The nice thing, at least we get to do this into Frenzy Swarm. Well, yeah, Frenzy Swarm down here to stop both the Amalgams from triggering. It saves us a little bit of health, but not much. This is very bad, people. This is very, very... And we never got a single slay off of Alpha Fiend with this. So the Titan Sentry doesn't even have to be on the floor. What a fucked up world we live in. Sorry, misclicking all over the place. Play this. At least I get 1 space upgrade here. I think I'm just dead. I think I am just dead here, folks. I think Rax just comes in like a wrecking ball. And yeah, it's Spell Sanctum. Hooray. It's not terrible here. We should play it still. Let's get our Incants out. Ooh, Tiresome Climb actually might save my entire life here. Hold on, wait a second. If we Tiresome Climb... Oh, you're fucking... God damn it. God damn you, Tiresome Climb. I was like, oh, we can play it here. Can't play it here. You can play it here. Cannot play it down here. I am going to play the Frenzied Swarm here, though, for sure, because it will stop your Resolve trigger from happening. It'll stop you from damaging us. So we do... You might just kill us, though. I'm just realizing that now. This might just kill us. I don't know the math on this. I don't want to do the math. If we die, we die. Let's see. I think we're still alive, but not with much health. We do survive. God, I fucking hate Savage's Last Assault, man. I feel like I lose, or I don't lose in this fight, but I lose more health in this fight than all of the other Seraph fights. This thing just fucks me up tremendously. Oh well. Savage Soul should say you aren't allowed to play higher floors. That would be like just worse, man. I don't know. Savage's Final Assault and Savage himself are the worst. Dominion is whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. We don't have enough armor to make Battering Ram do much for us here. With another I think the Embers or the Enflame is not worth it with the Calcified Ember. It's a free incant. It's a little bit of damage. Honestly, I think I'll take it here. I'll take Deep Offering too, just for the value on its own. Just playing it to draw more cards with Spell Sanctum could be very good here for us. And we're going to need a miracle here, basically, folks. I don't know how we're making it through this fight with enough HP to win the Titans. I don't know how we get there. Holy Stones may be part of the solution. Getting a little bit of Pyre health back could be pretty good here. Ashes of the Fallen, kind of interesting. We get to double the rage gain on Fiend here. It's something. It's not much, but it's something. But I think we're better off re-rolling in the shop here first before we do that. And every time. I do not get there every time, Lord of Pies. I am not the guy who gets there every time. That is not me. They gotta remove like one Helix Crystal. I think they're pretty bad at this point in the game. Maybe even both of them, because they don't play for free off of Spell Sanctum. Yeah, I think it is actually just both Helix Crystals out. Plus, no Rage Decay. I don't think we can't afford the collection of tails. It's too expensive. The problem is if we see intrinsic holdover in the shop, I'm gonna be very angry that we took Holy Stone here. I think this is gonna heal me a lot of health though. I think I kind of just need it. I'm gonna put it on Tiresome Climb too. Reroll. Not good, people. Not good. This is bad. This is very bad and not good here. I'm gonna double stack Tiresome Climb. We just have to hope to draw this early. If we can daze Sarah for 4, we're in a pretty good spot here. If not, we're in a lot of trouble. Enough for removal? I don't think so, right? Yeah. No removal. Maybe should have considered re-rolling here first. I don't know what we could get here that would even like change anything. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I suspect we are dead. Really? You gave me the bottom floor? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was bottom floor growth. That's like worst case scenario for here too. Because in theory, maybe we can go mid floor and play like all 3 of these guys together. But now we're forced to play them separate for sure. I suspect that, I mean, Siren might live the initial hit here. It's going to be a little bit tough. We'll play it like so for now. If we get the Fledgling up here, we're definitely living. Oh, we get the Frenzy Swarm. Okay, cool. I do not want... I really do not want to draw something important off of Wing Steel here. So I think I'm going to go Frozen Lance into Frenzy Swarm and pass the turn. Which is definitely cowardly. But I think if we draw a Spell Sanctum there, we're kind of fucked, basically. So we got to play it this way. Both of you are dying here, really? Okay. I guess you chump with a Fledgling up here. So you live. Serum, Inflame. This seems mostly okay now to me. It's not good. Seems okay. Play this and pass. Okay. We get to do the Tiresome Climb on the Seraph here, which is really good. Huh. You walk up and hit the pyre a little bit, buddy. Which is not great. Everyone here is also dying, which is bad. How are you... Oh, you're both getting hit by the Chosen Zealot. Okay, yeah, fuck me. Okay. Pyre's got 25 HP left. There's our Spell Sanctum. Oh, yeah, we have to not play the Fledgling Imp here, I think, because we need to play something to stop the Amalgam from hitting me. Oh, and I'm just noticing how we're leaking the Amalgam here too, so we're really screwed. Yeah, this is a dead run, man. I don't know. We might have still just lost in this fight, but we don't have enough HP to work with here. We've been forced to play in very weird ways because of our HP restrictions, and I think we're just dead. Yeah, these guys are walking. It's over. It's over. Maybe there was some way through this. I don't know, man. You know what the big mistake of this run for sure? The #1 mistake we made here was going to this steel shop instead of this magic shop. With the spells we had, we should have been looking for like a holdover spell line, basically, right? But this was the big mistake, was going here. This is not Alpha Fiend's fault, Dynamon. This is my fault for sure. This Magic Shop probably had something that would give us the win here. The Seal Shop was just unnecessary to go to. Does it matter at all? Probably not. Guess we just play these for free incants. But we're unbelievably, extremely dead as hell. Artifact does more harm than helpful. Yeah, it's funny. Wing Seal used to be this like pretty good but sometimes not good relic. In this game, it got so much worse just because it like 80% of the time draws you a Vengeful Shard. Obviously not always, but like the Vengeful Shard existing, like punishing you for drawing an unplayable card versus like, you know, drawing a card you can't play. It feels so much worse. Anyway, sad run. How do I feel about this? I don't know. Definitely should have gone to that. I definitely was just misplaying and not going to that spell shop was like a big part of it though. That's for damn sure. I fucking hate Savagery Last Assault, man, or Final Assault, whatever it's called. Miserable combat too. I just don't get why it's so much stronger than the other two combats in that ring. It is absurd to me. Does much amount of Vengeful Shards? It does, but it doesn't have them specifically guaranteed in your deck from the start of the game. Right? The fact that in Monster Train 1, the Covenant Curse that adds dead cards to your deck adds dead weight. In this game, the Vengeful Shards are added just by playing the game. So they're much more present. Anyway. Is Voyix not streaming tonight? What's going on with that guy? Anyone know where Mr. Voyix69 is? Is he playing games? You taking the night off, maybe? What's he up to? I don't see him on. Is maybe Pun Pun playing video games? Who's currently streaming? Surely someone I know is. Pun Pun is not live either. Damn. No one's playing video games tonight, folks. I guess we will probably just wrap it up. Is anyone can we like raid someone playing Monster Train? There's some people playing Monster Train, but I don't know who any of these guys are. I think we're just gonna wrap it up, folks. But everyone, thanks for hanging. Thanks for you heard he's playing Demon Bluff IRL, and by that you mean stabbing bombs based. Very based. Oh, he did stream earlier, you're right. He did stream earlier today. Very true. Next stream, hopefully tomorrow, but honestly, probably not. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow, though. But I'll see you guys in the future. Have a good one. Have a good night. YouTube chat, also goodbye as well. Goodbye, YouTube. I'll see you guys hopefully in the future, too. Peace out.